Lightning, no.
Oh, bro, this is bad.
That goes.
Make me large! What is going on?
That's what she said! That's what she said!
And there goes the title right there.
What?
That will be. I
He
can't
said-
even
No
drive.
No shot.
Make
Johnny,
me
make me large! Make me large!
It's just imagine like Johnny standing in the bedroom, looks down, make me large.
Oh my god.
I couldn't focus on driving or anything after he said that.
She's like, make me large.
Make me large.
Make me large!
This is Johnny. Johnny just wants to be large. Not long ago, with just a quick phone call, Johnny realized he could have something better in Mario Kart. And what did he get? Why, a big speed boost of confidence, a little more self-esteem, and a very happy missus at home. And the one thing every man wants, a little respect from the chat. Call 1-800-199. Make me large today.
Make me large!
Oh, mama. Hey, Jay, want some corn?
No, you called me the family dog.
You son of a bitch.
I just want to play Titanfall to see if I still can.
Nothing like drunk 3PO being yeeted from an Eric July's live. I felt a little disgusted because right before the banning, Eric shouts out Jeremy from Geeks and Gamers.
I do see my man Jeremy D-Day Cobra is in the chat. What's up, man? I did not miss you, man. I see you. They're showing some love.
Jeremy gets some love. Yet I'm the one that sent a super chat.
Well, I'm about to get cussed out, y'all. Hold up. Be right back.
And there we have it. Tuesday night's main event.
Poor Jay.
What the hell, man? The Titanfall stuff got me. That shit was funny. And then I wasn't expecting the J stuff and the Ripa. Like, holy shit, man. Welcome to Tuesday night's main event. What the hell, man? Jay Hailstorm, you just did it again. Did you open the door for Ripa, Jay? Did you open the door? Was Jay left?
I got his merch on, man.
Wow.
Comic book. He blocked me.
Listen. I was not planning on addressing the Ripa controversy this week. I know everybody's been wanting to. Ripa's like, stay away from it, Jeremy. I was like, okay, but it's part of the intro now. So can we clear this up with you guys right now? So those that don't know, the 1,000 people that are watching right now, Eric banned Jay from his chat because Jay was promoting another comic book. Because Eric basically like, I
sent him a super chat and he just banned me.
First of all, YouTube is fucking irresponsible for.
Hey man, Razor Fist were laughing hard too for like 15 minutes.
Like, it's irresponsible of YouTube to have the fucking add a mod option right by the fucking delete option, basically, the ban option. It's so stupid.
I agree.
Missed. That's what happened. I fucking missed.
There have been. I'm not
He
kidding.
fucking missed.
There's probably been a dozen
I
times.
blocked him, and Razor Fist was like, just leave it. I was like, hey.
Oh man.
So now you've are you shilling hard for Ripaverse now, Jay, to
Get back in his good graces, man. I'm
graces?
trying. I know what I am. I know what those people call me out there.
Oh man.
I'm trying.
Dude,
I never read your comics, so I started to read it. You know how everybody buys it and never reads it. So I'm gonna read it. It's got pretty.
Oh man. Eric K says Ripa is not Alec Baldwin's finger, meaning he does miss. Ripa missed. No, as soon as that happened, I'm like, bro,
The chat went crazy.
Jay is going. The only person you could accidentally do that to is going to make a video of it. Probably talk about it for the next year.
I already know.
But how the hell are you, Ripa? Young Ripa.
I'm doing good, man. Been a busy week for us. We've been grinding, making sure we get ready for this release, man, because it's already October. I'd like to get the campaign launched for Alpha Core. I don't know if we can, but we are certainly going to push for it. The hoodies, Brandon wanted me to let everybody know the first Rippaverse hoodies, official Rippaverse hoodies, they get in Thursday. So you still got time to pre-order those. If you have not already, we're going to get those out the door as soon as we get them. So make sure you go get in on those if you have not already. Big shout out to everybody that got in on that 48-hour pull-up sale. Holy shit, literally thousands of books went out during that window, man. So shout out to everybody that got in, all the new customers and whatnot. But yeah, it's been great. We got today. Razor Fist and I had a great stream. I know that was just earlier today. We had a great stream where Jay was accidentally banned and promoted to mod. And tomorrow, me and Ass will be chatting as well. So it's been just busy, man. I've been trying to work my way back in the algorithm of YouTube, and I realized I got to start streaming again. So we're trying to do that.
Well, yeah, man. Good to have you. Good to have you. The man that that was banned from Eric's channel, Drunk 3PO. What's up, Jay?
I mean, I don't have 100,000 subscribers, but Eric should probably invite me on his channel for.
I'm actually game for that. 100%.
To make amends.
I'm game for that.
I just gotta say this, chat. Jeremy shows up in the live stream. He just writes, "Hi." And Rippa is reading a suit. He goes, "Hold on, everybody, stop." My man's in the chat right there. D-Day Cobra. That's my man right there. All right, where were we? I forgot. Someone dropped $300. I don't care. My man's in the chat.
Jay, did you know that Ripa interviewed Joe and I when we had 300 subs?
I know. Yeah, like I said, I didn't want to bring that up. But I'm a good sport. I appreciate it. I think that video is going to do 10,000 views on my channel.
Of course it is, man.
So and the funny business people already found it, and they're like, "It's okay, Jay. We understand. He does it to the people he doesn't like." I was like, "Did you even watch the video, you dummies?" That's
all right.
Stuff.
Of all people, it was me. That was God looking out for me.
Yep, that's how it goes. Good to have you, Jay.
Yeah, I'm good to be here.
Drunk 3
better than the Mario Kart stream. Rolo better be back and take care of Rumble because that was a nightmare.
It was so bad that I think we have to make sure it happens at least one more time. It was so. I watched
happened?
it back. He doesn't know.
I kept hitting the wrong button, so it was just like this. Just
did he stream as himself? Did he do the himself thing? Yeah, I mean that happens.
His
man.
intro,
rookie mistake.
My intro was
rookie mistake.
I end up stopping the stream and restarting it because I'm like, fuck, I was myself.
His intro was just a flashing press start. That instead of starting soon, it's
that's all I had.
Just a flashing press start, and I'm like, what is that? I respect it because I'm an old school gamer. We all know what press start means, but yeah, it's just a flashing red press start, and I'm like, that's your intro for everything, Jay? He's like, it's all I got. I was like, yeah,
that's all I got, man.
So she returns. Melody Mack is here. Hello,
Yay!
Melody.
I'm so happy to be back. I missed you all.
All our football teams lost this weekend. Miami,
oh gosh, yeah,
Giants,
and I
Jets,
was at the Steelers
Pittsburgh.
game, so I got to watch that humiliation in person. So far, I've watched my Steelers lose twice in person. So one of these days I'll catch a win. We'll see when that happens. But yeah, I mean, we just need some big help in the quarterback department, and Matt Canada calling the worst calls imaginable. It's a nightmare, but I will always stick with my Steelers anyway.
Well, I will say that you had a pretty awesome tweet that Elon Musk sent about Lara Croft that I figure made you really happy.
Oh, it did.
Yeah.
It did. I love seeing classic Lara Croft get the attention she deserves. And it just really speaks volumes that now even the current memes, all that kind of stuff, they're centered around classic Lara Croft. Over 25 years ago, you don't see current reboot Lara Croft being nearly as recognizable. It's like classic Lara Croft is where it's at.
Is this the Cybertruck one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep, it's good stuff.
That has like over 1 million likes on it.
I know. Elon's been posting some pretty good bangers on Twitter lately, or X, as he. I'm always going to call it Twitter. I do not think I'm ever going to be able to call it X
until 5 years from now, when we're all calling it X.
I just don't know, man.
Or when they're calling it whatever the next thing is.
I don't know, man. I'm not actively not calling it X. It's just in my vocabulary. It's Twitter. That's what I know it as. Tweets, Twitter, retweets. It's just, I don't know, man. I'm not sure I'm going to be able to get there, but we'll see. I'm not against it. I'm also not against Stuttering Craig, who I had a great interview with over on his channel.
I am
over on Side Scrollers. What's up, Craig? How you doing, brother?
I'm doing good. I just would like to point out, Beardo, that not all our football teams lost this weekend.
Fuck!
38-3. Just want to point that out.
Oh, you're a Dallas fan. That's why you unfollowed me on Twitter all those many months ago. Because I was talking shit on Dak. I was talking big shit on Dak, and you're just like, unfollow.
No, please talk on Dak, because Dak is a bus driver. That's what he is. They're winning in spite of Dak. Yes.
Okay.
I would also like to mirror and put forth the idea of Ripa's changing of the ban and mod button being right next to each other on the YouTube channel. The dumbest thing I've ever seen,
man.
I'm not kidding. There's probably been about 13 or 14 trolls I've nearly modded on our channel. It would have been a disaster. And I would also like to put forth that if Jay decides to super chat on Mondays when Razor is on Side Scrollers, he will also be banned on our channel.
You guys are right about that. I can't tell you how many times we've had people reach out. They're like, "Hey, I was banned," and I'm like, "There's no way you were banned." And I look, and they were banned, and it was just because like the chat just moves so fast, so they make it easy to mistakenly ban people, to mistakenly mod people, to mistake. It's not a great system. It really isn't.
Oh, I've almost modded people I've tried to ban multiple times because it's right there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it is. It is close. So leave it to Jay to, maybe this is the thing, Jay.
It's what I do, man. I just show up and the world changes. That's all I'm saying.
The world changes. He is back. Fear the Beardo, who's running the Kick stream tonight.
Yes,
what's up, Fear the Beardo?
Yeah, all my teams suck. The Giants suck. The Angels suck. But here's what's good that's going for me. I'm the co-host on High Tea.
That's
okay.
It.
Let's go. Eric July follows me on Twitter, and I have Stuttering Craig's phone number. So
good point.
Let's go.
Hey,
I'm happy.
I got to sleep with Craig in California. Just so you know.
Whoa.
So all I know is that Craig can't go to sleep. Craig can't go to sleep unless he plays some little Tinkerbell music. I don't know. It's very odd. And it was like,
what are you talking about?
I thought it was only going to play for like an hour.
That doesn't help, Jay.
Like 4 hours later, it's like.
So another intro of mine that Jay has stolen.
I will say that you guys have always wondered what this clip was for, and it was because I asked Jay, what was it like to spend the night with Craig?
Oh, man, it was absolutely amazing.
I love cuddling up on my Huggy Bear. Let's go.
Separate beds. What the heck?
Let's make it weird. Let's go.
Oh man!
And then we spent the day at Universal Studios.
Man,
we were holding hands the entire time.
What a hell of a couple of days for Jay, huh? Jay was in heaven.
Oh my god! Yeah, it was a good day for me too.
God, this has gotten really, really gay.
Gay
bathhouses. We have Hollywood Scholar here, Jed in the house. What's up, man?
Yo, how's everyone doing? It's great to be back. I'm filling in for Krista today, so I will be your eye candy for this evening. I've been Fear the Beardo on this show before, and now I will be Krista. I'm going to try the high-pitched voice. I'm going to try the deep voice. We're going to experiment a little. We'll see how this goes. How's everyone doing?
Just say beep. Just say beep.
Meep. Meeps in the chat.
We have my nerdy home, Steph. Hello, Steph.
Hello, everybody. We're live on Locals, so come and hang over there in the VIP chat if you want. Just another option.
Oh, yeah. Good to have Steph here. And returning again. Everybody's returning this week. Rolo, the Puerto Rican pistolero. And you know what we have to play when Rolo shows up.
We are also praying for the people of Puerto Rico. We love Puerto Rico.
Puerto Rico. What's up, Rolo? How the hell are you, man?
What's going on, everybody? It's good to be back. Glad to be here. I've fill me on in the chat what I missed the last week. I feel like I've been gone. I've been binging Sequest DSV, which is Star Trek in the ocean. Love it. Classic show, and just hanging out. So yeah, I'm happy to be back.
Good to have you back, man. Yeah, we got a lot to talk about tonight. This whole Bungie tweet, I know everybody has seen it. We're going to talk about that. It's man, the ratio is glorious on that thing. And we're going to talk about fuck Naughty Dog having to lay off people. And I will never forgive them for what they did to not only me, but so many other people. We'll get we did a recap of that today on Geeks Gamers Daily. We'll talk a little bit more about that. Cole Hauser for 50 says this is for Jay. Jay, you're the best. 199 Yojo. Praise Ara. There we go. For those that don't know, the Ara thing is that's a real American hero, G.I. Joe. Ryan didn't know that, so he said, Ara, what is that? And he thought it was like a South Park thing or something. So there you go. Another meme is born.
Thank you, Cole.
Opla's better.
Opla's good. And speaking of Opla, he go, Beardo, I'll let you read it. Go.
Let's go. Tomahawk for 50. So a friend of mine wanted to play some Attack on Titan. And during that, it occurred to me, I don't know if any of the codes worked for Jeremy yet. Also, plot progress in the game Ymir. Secret is shown. Good times. Hail Opla.
Yeah. I have not, because I know you've sent me several codes. I have not checked them yet, but you know what? I can do that tonight if you want me to. And but Tomahawk, thank you.
Thank you.
Is there so Big Toe?
Huh?
Tomahawk. Big
Toe.
Okay.
Why don't we just call him Tomahawk?
I'm just saying thank you. Look, I've been banned
from
one
Big
channel.
Toe.
I might get banned from another.
Big Toe, though? Big Toe?
Tomahawk. Toe.
Hail
Oprah.
Thanks, Jay.
You've had better ones, Jay. You've had better ones.
I was in a I don't know if you guys ever did this when you were younger. I was in a Yo Mama competition where it's like you and somebody else like just did mama jokes. And someone totally destroyed me with it totally, like I retired after that day. They said your mom has a toe growing out of her back and her nickname is Tobacco. That's the worst thing I ever heard. Nothing. Only the white people laughing.
How about this one?
How
about this one? What do you call a Mexican with a rubber toe?
I'm not racist.
Roberto.
Tobacco, man. Tobacco is a killer, man. Nobody like that one. Your mom's got a toe on her back, and her nickname is Tobacco. Oh man, that was the funniest thing I ever heard in my life.
My favorite Yo Mama joke was Yo Mama's so old that when she was in the shower, she lifted up her titty to wash it, and a pilgrim fell out.
Oh,
Melanie just said TD. Subscribe to our Bible channel right now.
I don't have a Yo Mama joke, but here's a good pickup line. On a scale from 1 to America, how free are you tonight? That's what I got for you.
Nice.
Go back.
Oh, damn it. That was all fucking
Oh, where
good.
we really got off.
Long TDs, long TDs. Hayden Wayne for 50. YouTube is screwing up my memberships. I can't give memberships for the past couple of days, and now it's not allowing me to renew memberships. YouTube is being gay. Hail Tuesday night's main event. Let's go. Off topic. Gates rules. Matt Gates does rule. And I know that you guys wanted an emergency Cobra cast. I was trying to get one together, but I just couldn't do it.
Just real quick, Gates, Florida man. That's all
Florida man. That is very disappointing about the membership. Is it just locking you out like it does when you do too many, Hayden? I'm curious about that. And I know it sucks. I bet Hayden was trying to drop some on Cobra Cast last night too, and it wouldn't let him. Thanks, Mama Susan, even though she's not in charge anymore. Is she even at YouTube anymore? No. I'm not sure. Brock just dropped 50 gifted memberships, though. Holy crap. Brock says, Hayden, you're having trouble. I got you, bro. I got you. Holy crap, Brock. Dean H dropping a gifty as well. Make that chat fly. Let's see those emojis. You guys know I love nothing more than to see that chat just flying 95,000 miles an hour. So keep it flowing. Let's go. Brock F5'd the whole damn chat right there. If one of you guys can pull up the tweet from Bungie so we can go ahead and talk about that. This is one of the most glorious ratios of all time. Bungie going mega woke. And here it is right here. Jesus, this is so bad. All right. So has anyone not seen this? That's on the
I've seen it.
So this is one of the most glorious ratios I've seen. The hidden replies are unbelievable. You know what? Let's have Rolo read the tweet. Just
all right, let's bring it up here.
Welcome him back.
Being Latin AEOX is more than just a location on a map. Just as being Hispanic is more than the language we speak. I didn't know Hispanic was a language. We're proud. Yeah, we're proud to introduce our newest idea, which is an acronym here. Latin at Bungie. Oh, really? And then they made they took the 7th column logo that they have for their forums, and they melted different colors and put a weird flower back there that looks like an egg sunny side up. I don't know what the hell that is. I don't know how that represents anything Latin, Latino, Hispanic, or whatever the hell they're trying to come up with.
And an asterisk, so none of it means anything.
Yeah, it's nothing. I don't know what that is.
They got community noted.
They got community noted. So
dude, I saw them get community noted in Spanish, and then it changed.
Really?
Yeah.
Really? So as I've said, I love when a lot of these leftists get owned with community notes. I still worry what community notes will become in the wrong hands. But it is so funny to watch this it get wrecked for what it is. I mean, this is nonsense. I mean, what's the ratio at right now? If we can look at that, I don't know if we see how many replies that it has. So 14,000 comments to only 4,000 likes. Now, who's sharing the screen right now? Jed? All right, we got to be careful. Maybe if you want to stop sharing for a minute and maybe check those hidden replies before we show it on screen. But there's a couple of bangers with those hidden replies. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, and there's some that are just facts.
Yes,
right? They just decided that the English language and the language. Sorry, not the English language, but sorry, when you speak Mexican. But they decided just to totally change the language to fit their narrative, which is amazing. It's fascinating to look at this stuff.
It really is phenomenal to watch this play out. And again, they did. I'd forgot about this, but Ryan talked about it today on Daily. But they did the same thing with the BLM, with the George Floyd thing, where they're like, Bungie is black. You remember that, Rippa?
Yep.
And I mean, and they literally if somebody can find that
a similar logo too.
Yes, they basically just changed it around. Here we go. We got Jay. So they basically changed it around. Oh boy, yeah. So the Windy City one is the funniest one. Look at that one. All right, Hispanics when you call them a slur, laughing. when you call them Latinx. That is the most
True.
accurate thing.
It's true.
And
It's true.
it's so true. And not just with Hispanics, but like that's how all normal people are. Like when
Mhm.
you actually do insult people, like it's normally a friendly gesture. You know what I mean? Like
Right.
Melanie's favorite word. Like
Yep.
I've called my friends that word just as much as I've called the asshole down the street driving and cuts me off. I call my friends that. Hey, F word. What's up? You know, if I don't insult my friends when I call them, just like when they don't insult, if they don't insult me, something's wrong. You know, I've talked about this many times. One time my cousin called me up and he's like, "Hey man," I'm like, "What the fuck is wrong? You did not call me every name in the book." And you know, and that's just how normal people are. And the fact that these companies keep trying to project this nonsense out there, that like this Latinx thing, Stephanie, I know you've been frustrated with this for a long time. I know you don't talk much because you only, you know, we're like with X-Ray Girl and Friday Night Tights, we only give you a certain amount of words, but I think you should talk about this. How frustrating is this topic to you?
Oh, it's very frustrating. Every single time I see a company talk about, you know, or say the term Latinx, I'm always there saying like it's a slur. We don't like it. Our language is gendered. You might not like it because you see gender on a spectrum. But the language is gendered, and you're not going to change a whole freaking language because of a few people that don't see themselves as a man or a woman. Like you have to deal with it. You can't just come in and change a whole language. You can't do that. It's insulting. It's a completely insulting.
It really is. So Rippo, did you cover the Bungie BLM?
Yeah, I
bullshit?
did. I actually covered it in detail, man, because I thought it was gay back then. And now this is pretty gay as well in the literal sense. But yeah, like look, these companies, I don't even want to call it self-awareness, is that they've all been infiltrated. And you know, it's funny, me and Razorfist kind of had a big conversation, talk Iron Age and all that stuff about, you know, trying to be a part of like this kind of new age of creativity, because a lot of stuff that you've maybe valued in the past, like this is pretty much all of them. It's not a unique, maybe some of them showcase their ass a little more than others, but pretty much all of them have these gay ass DIE or DI, but I call them die programs and all sorts of weird shit where they prioritize. They have some fucking weird colored, neon colored hair weirdo that fronts the department just so they can sit up here and police people's language on certain things, as well as putting out statements as such, which don't really resonate with the people that they're even trying to target, right? So it's not just them. They've just been the ones showing their ass a lot more lately. It infested their games as well, and some all this weird shit, like especially with that BLM stupid shit. Like it's just fucking bad, man. And I do like that the ratio at least exists on this, because you know this gets a lot more pushback when they use that Latinx bullshit. This gets a lot more pushback than what they do with like the other shit, the other virtue signaling it is that they do. Like this one, almost unanimously, people just they just don't like. They hate that shit.
They reject it. Every single time a company uses Latinx, it gets rejected.
True.
Yeah,
it gets rejected. It gets rejected. It gets
even
ratioed.
Lucasfilm apologized.
They did, yeah. When Star Wars did it, Star Wars did it, a lot of people rejected it, and it got ratioed. The same thing, but they continue to do it.
Well,
even though you know we don't like it, they just continue to push it.
Well, look, they love to use the term like colonization when you know, oh, people steal things from like indigenous people. I was like, you're literally doing the exact thing that you accuse like conservatives or libertarians or people that aren't fucking politically correct of doing, which is you're taking our language, which is gendered, which actually has an official institute in Spain that actually decides what's in Spanish and what is real Spanish, unlike English, which is a total clusterfuck, which is fine. But that's why English gets destroyed all the time. Unfortunately, there isn't this official like group that's like, no, that's bullshit. This is not true. This is a made up term that you guys came up for whatever reason you wanted to come up with, because last time I checked, you know, a lot of us came from Spanish descent, Spaniards, Europeans, and we're pretty diverse at this point to use their terminology. But we can all agree it's a gendered language. You can't mess with it, and this is just a you know, something that crazy leftists have created to try to co-opt our actual identity here and the actual words that we use every day. And it's pretty ridiculous. And this is the one that they can never get away with because we usually don't take shit as Hispanics. You know the stereotypes of Latinos. We get pissed off. We throw sandals at people. We eat rice and beans all the time. We don't apologize for it. Yeah, exactly.
Share my screen, please.
And we're probably the most politically incorrect like ethnicity of all. Like we talk shit about everybody. We hate each other. If you're from the wrong country, we're gonna smack your ass down.
Just what Rolo just said.
Yeah, that's it. The chancla, baby.
Chancla.
You don't mess with the chancla.
This is probably the best reply here. Is this one, bro? Just call me a. Already.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, exactly.
I don't even care about that.
You might as well. I mean, you don't see us as people. You're just trying to pander to other people.
If
so
you
it's
know
like,
about that
what?
shoe, you know.
Excuse me, little brown person. This is what's right. Okay, we are what's right. We're saying the right terms. Okay, little brown person, just stay over there and accept it. Okay,
it's another case of white superiority complex or white savior complex.
White savior.
Well, look, and the best part about being a Hispanic is that when it's convenient, you become white, and when it's inconvenient, you're brown, and you're a minority to them. So if you don't toe the line, you're you guys are like white adjacent. And I'm like, what the fuck does that even mean? I don't even know what that is. It's like I'm next to a white person, sure. Yeah, okay. I guess if I'm sitting next to one, that's what it is. But this is how it always is. When we don't toe the line, look, I'm not going to get political, but the last election, they got freaking pissed off that more Hispanics voted for Donald Trump than in the history of any Republican candidate in multiple districts, including Miami-Dade County, flipped. So they're getting pissed off about this, and they continue to try to force feed this crap down our throats, and we're not going to take it. I mean, it's going against them, and they're not. The beatings will continue until discipline improves, and Bungie's getting the shit beaten out of them right now.
I don't understand that.
Rolo and Steph,
I'm
sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. Would you agree with this reply of this tweet? Which one white non-Hispanic employee wrote this?
Well, I mean, they think that Hispanic is a language. So you know what they probably did? They probably went to someone working who speaks, who has Spanish as their, first language. And they're like, hey, what language do you speak? And he's like, oh, I speak Spanish. And so they're like, oh, Hispanic? Okay, so they speak Hispanic. That's probably what they did.
So it's such nonsense. All right, Craig was sharing this. So Craig.
Well, I was just saying, like, you said all those words, and these are, the idea acronym is exactly what it sounds like.
It's not D, it's not die. I guess they kind of had
they come up with their own one, man.
They had to switch it up now. Now it's idea. They put inclusion.
Whoa, hang on a minute. So are they making idea like they're trying
equity
to
association? That's where it came from. It used to be just die.
Oh,
yeah. If you look at the original,
so they added the A so they could make it idea.
Oh,
very clever.
No.
Yeah, and if you look at the original tweet, it says, "We are proud." Here we go. This is the tweet right here. We are proud to announce our newest idea.
Look at that, trying to be funny and cute.
Bingo bongo.
Goodness.
Of course.
Stardust Viking over on Rumble for a 50. Says leftist colonizing language. Yeah, man. This is what they do. Thank you so much. And I saw we had a couple of new monthly supporters over there on Rumble too. Thank you so much.
There's the original one.
Yeah,
yeah.
Look at that.
There's
I'm gonna cover this in great detail.
Oh my god, man.
That's for you, Ripa.
They're stealing Ripa's colors too. Look at this. They got his lightning bolts and his colors.
And the lightning bolt. Yeah.
It looks like the Babylon Bee logo.
And no, it looks like the EIB network. Rush Limbaugh is like his golden microphone. What the hell is that? They're stealing from everybody now.
Oh my god, man. This is terrible,
man.
So and look how lazy it is. They just literally just rehash the logo and the nonsense.
Well, it's all the fucking same.
We're getting leftovers, Rolo.
Yeah,
that's how it is. That's how it is.
Yeah. That's
my leftovers are good. I got some beans over there in the fridge right now. I made today. It's pretty damn good, but still, these aren't the leftovers I want.
Yep. Yes, I see. Chat is fast. Keep that chat moving, baby. Continuing to get those gifted memberships. You guys are crazy. We love it. Thank you so much. And let me see. Brock dropped 20 more gifted memberships.
20.
Diz the Jizzbot 199 dropped 5. That's his name. And Cerberus dropped 10. You guys are crazy. Melanie, what do you think about all this nonsense?
I think this is just a result of hiring a bunch of activists in the gaming industry, which has been happening over the past decade or so. Used to the gaming industry was run by a bunch of nerds who grew up rejects, and they were just passionate about nerd culture and video games. And we've seen a shift in games as a result. So not only do we have all this stupid stuff going on and pandering and failed virtue signaling on social media, but we see all this seep into the actual games themselves. We see video games turn from, actual gaming experiences to these walking simulators with pretty cutscenes that you can see, every 2 seconds practically. So it's just changed gaming culture as a whole. And this is just part of the result of hiring activists and trying to appeal to the mainstream instead of just actual gamers and nerds.
Yep, very well said. Yeah, this is unbelievable. Hayden, I know Hayden's asked for a Streamlabs link. Do you have that link, Stephanie or Jed? Do one of y'all have? If not, I can get it.
Yeah, I can get it.
Okay.
I'm sorry. Just real quick, I was looking through Bungie just to continue on the story just really fast.
Yeah, 100%.
I was looking through Bungie and I found a post from back doing a little journalism here where they hired a chief people officer to strengthen our team who brings with her a track record of commitment to DEI initiatives. I'm going to give you one guess as to the sex and race of Holly Barbakave.
They, them.
Ooh. I'm going to give you one guess.
A white, blue-haired they, them.
Well, here's Holly right here in her LinkedIn right here. I mean, it's like,
every fucking time, man. Every goddamn time.
Every time.
Of course.
Every
My
fucking time. We
goodness.
did that with like Sony or somebody, and they was like the chief of marketing, and it's some fucking weird fucking like every fucking. And the thing that gets me is that, and big shout out to Craig doing that research on that. What pisses me off is that there are people that will they'll gaslight you. And they'll act as if this isn't a thing, like, right? Because when we call it out, everybody on this channel has probably called out some of the activism and all the weird shit that's in various content it is that we may have maybe enjoyed in the past. And people will act like, well, we're just fucking seeing things, right? Like it's just not there. You guys are man babies, using the term woke all loosely. And it's like, what the fuck do you call that? Like what we just read. Yep. What in the fuck will we call that other than exactly what it is that we've been saying? I don't know what other way to put it. This is about as in your face as it possibly it can be. But yet there are still people, especially these gay ass centrists, who act as if we're just fucking because they want to be in the middle of the road. They act as if we're just seeing things when we call out all the weird shit that's be it in Hollywood, be it in entertainment, gaming, or whatever it is. Like it's just so blatant that they've been long infiltrated. And these people are just using this as more so as a platform for their individual activism, no matter how much people reject it.
Yep. And look, this is why I say I'm going to put my Nintendo fanboy hat on for a minute. We can bitch about Nintendo and all of their retarded ass decisions. Okay. But one thing we do not deal with this is we don't deal with this nonsense from Nintendo. You know what I mean? And that's the blessing and the curse of Nintendo being so aloof. But they make the strangest decisions, but at the end of the day, the games are still good and the people still enjoy the product, and you never have to worry about a lot of this nonsense. To be fair, though, they did kind of dip their toes into the BLM bullshit because literally every fucking company was doing that, but they did. Yeah. But you just don't hear about that. And, it's the blessing and the curse of them being the way they are. They also don't give a shit about copyright striking fucking channels that play their gameplay. That's something they did years ago. And I think finally someone bought maybe a flip phone in 2021, maybe at Nintendo, and maybe they got a phone call because I don't think they've ever been on the internet at Nintendo. I don't think they even I don't think people in Nintendo have ever been to like any type of internet forum or anything like that. They're so wild, but that's why we get what we get from them. So continue to make really good games with shitty internet, I guess, Nintendo. Shout out to Ripa for bitching his way up to a couple of wins last night with his broken ass Mario Kart.
The thing is about Nintendo though,
right out the gate too. Right out the fucking gate, 3 months off.
That's how it's designed. It's designed for people. No, it's designed for people like you to go, oh, I could take 3 months off and pop back in and play Mario Kart. Yeah, you got a fucking 3 fucking bullets and a fucking star, and you won. Congratulations.
Real fucking easy too, bro. It wasn't even a problem, to be honest.
Go ahead, Beardo.
No, yeah, I was just gonna say, like, the thing about Nintendo, like, that plays into your point is the Nintendo Presents or the Pokemon Presents, like when they do their showcases debuting the games that they come out, they're some of the best because they don't bullshit you and they don't beat around the bush and go around the horn with all their developers and say, we're gamers too. And this is why we're important because we like gaming and we care about the things that you care about, when that's all fucking nonsense. Like when you see Microsoft do it, it's all bullshit. Even Capcom kind of falls into to that nonsense. But with Nintendo, they're just like, here's our game, here's the next game, here's the next game that we're working on. Hope you guys are excited for it. End of the show. And that's just how it is. It's straight to the point. So Nintendo puts on some of the best, presentations that they have.
Yeah, 100%. Somebody in the chat just said something really quick. Let me see if I can highlight this. This chat is moving pretty fucking fast tonight. Somebody said Craig should help Jeremy beat Super Star Wars. Craig, have you beaten Super Star Wars?
No, I can't beat that.
Yeah, exactly.
I was
about to say, has anybody here beaten Super Star Wars on this panel?
No.
Like, that shit's crazy. Like, it might be one of the hardest games I've ever played.
The Super Nintendo Star Wars games are notoriously ridiculous.
They really are, man. Like, they are insane. And
I feel like all the licensed games on Super Nintendo are like ridiculous, like Jurassic Park and all that stuff. They're never as easy as you think they are, and they never save your progress. You're just like going in, and it's like if you die, you're just totally fucked. That's it. You're done.
I love Craig's response. He's like, nope, no, I ain't gonna bullshit my way through this. I have not beaten Super Star Wars. So, but yeah, I actually think we should kind of get, I don't know, like, we should try to do some kind of retro gaming night on like maybe once a month or something, with like old school games. I'd love to do that. Play Contra, baby. Contra all day long. I see Xanaximus has got us a couple of Streamlabs donations. Thank you, Xanaximus. And thank you to everybody. Jay, how you doing, buddy?
I'm doing okay. Thank you.
All right. Thanks, Jay.
I got more.
Right. Oh boy. Oh no.
All right, here we go. This
is this her?
This is her. And this is
don't know how to
important.
Are you sure? Are you sure?
Wow. Oh no.
She looks like she's about to tell me that she knows what's right for me.
I'm sorry, what'd you say?
She looks like she's about to tell me that she knows what's right for me.
Holy shit. Hang on. So who is this? Just so we can get clarification. Craig, who is this?
This is the chief people person, Holly Baba Kobe.
People person?
Okay. All right, here's the question.
Here we go.
What's the most impactful lesson you've learned from since coming to Bungie? Okay, here we go. So just pay attention.
Empathy and generosity with our employees. What I have found at Bungie is that we're willing to have the courage to do the right thing.
There you go.
Wow.
So the right thing.
The right thing. What is the right thing? Could
What
we
is
please?
the right thing?
What is the right thing? The right thing is to, call out those racist and bigots. And you're like, oh, what? You mean the ones that talk bad about white people? Well, you can't. There's no such thing as me. Yeah.
Be brave by saying the things that nobody gets fired for, and if you say the opposite, you will.
The right
So
thing.
we're not worried about employees like working 80-hour workdays, sometimes in crunch. We're not worried about games. Astronomical budgets for games that are, half finished. No, we're worried about doing the right thing.
Doing the right thing.
But the right thing isn't actually what would actually help the business and making a game better.
Fake ass job, man.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's a commissar. Look, these DEI, it's a commissar. It's just like a commissar in like a communist country. Yeah, you've got like the CCP or the Soviet Union. They've got the political officer there that makes sure that everybody's like towing the party line. That's exactly what this is. It's a commissar.
Yep, 100%.
Do the right thing by hiding the replies that correcting your language. Right? Correcting the most basic language in the world. It's
unbelievable. All right, I hate to do this because I never like to call out the chat, but Jed was joking when he said he was here to play. I see a lot of thirsting over Jed tonight, and I just want to tell you guys,
hell yeah,
control yourselves, okay? Control yourselves.
Jeez.
All right, he was just joking when he said he was replacing Krista for the night, but you guys are really
apparently
thirsting
not
after Jed. So damn, chat, chill, okay? I mean, damn. It's really
him
making
something,
me
Jed. Go
uncomfortable.
Yeah,
get some
definitely
water.
don't send super chats. Don't send super chats.
Yeah,
about Jed.
don't send super chats, please. I know you all love me. I do not need monetary compensation for that love. Me.
In addition to Jed tonight, I just want to point out, I glanced down at Rolo, and my thought was, like, mini DeSantis kind of has a little DeSantis going on, there, doesn't he?
I don't know. No, if I were DeSantis, I would start copying Trump's like hand
Kind of an
signals. He
insult.
starts doing the thing right there. That's what he did.
He looks. He's got a little DeSantis in him, doesn't he? Is that the first time somebody said that? Surely that's
Someone
not,
give
right?
Craig a shovel.
Yeah, I've heard
Dang,
that one. I've not heard that.
That was
one right
painful.
before.
Never call a Latin man a white man. Like, never do that, man. Like, what's wrong with you?
Man,
that's
that's
a-
like
Craig. Hey, that's a Latinx man. All right, just relax.
Whoa!
Oh, whoa!
Oh,
I ain't having that Latinx here.
It's been a fun couple weeks with Craig, guys, but
Oh man, I see Camelot in chat. What's up, Camelot? I know you're on side scrollers today, so good shit,
right.
man.
Go
We got to
watch.
get Camelot back on Twitter.
Yeah.
Like, what the hell, dude?
know.
Like, this is such nonsense, man. We got to get Camelot back on Twitter.
Yeah.
I don't know what to do. I mean, there's a couple people I might can reach out to that might be a long shot, but shout out to Camelot, man. And glad
Free
you're okay after
Camelot.
your wreck
Yeah,
that you
dude.
had at your race. So, but yeah, we'll see what we can do. We'll try to signal boost some stuff, brother. Try to signal boost some stuff. But yeah, that's the latest on the Bungie situation. Bunch of nonsense, and we are where we are on that one. All right, Beardo, you want to read a couple super chats?
Go ahead. Yeah,
and
let's knock a few of them out.
You can pull that up. Let me get Xanaximus over here really quick.
Okay.
Over on Streamlabs, two $25 donations from Xanaximus for $50.
50.
Says, evening, Geeks and Gamers. Anyone been following the trash fire that is Netflix's Castlevania Noctum? I swear,
what did they do?
having these writers make an adaptation is like asking a retard to build a model kit. You all have the parts and instructions to make something great, and yet they end up with an ugly, misshapen mess with parts in the wrong place, other parts completely missing, and some parts randomly painted brown and black. Best to give the creator 100% control, input, or get the fuck out. I have heard a lot about it. I haven't watched any of it. So Melanie, are you from? You said you're pretty familiar with
Yeah,
this?
I watched the Netflix drop thing and they showed like an hour of footage of that. And it just looks like an absolute trash fire. You know, forget about centering everything about actual like Dracula, vampire lore, all that kind of stuff. Let's take this opportunity to talk about slavery.
God.
Yeah, just
Man.
hijacked all of Castlevania to make the main focus on slavery.
Man,
Well,
Craig, I know you
look.
remember this. Remember how amazing Castlevania was back in the day, bro? And
Yeah.
the fact that like they're turning into this. Hang on, I'll let Rolo go because I interrupted. So go ahead, Rolo.
No, I was gonna say, like, if you watch the Castlevania, it started off decent, and you're like, okay, I could see the potential here. It was pretty badass, but then things started going downhill when, in like the last episode, at least up to that point, I haven't watched any of this new stuff. I haven't been on Netflix in years, but they were like, let's have assassins try to kill, you know, our main vampire here, and he's gonna have an orgy with a brother and a sister. So we're on the right track here. And I was like, oh man, this is where they're gonna go. This is what it's gonna happen. Like they were leading up. It seemed like it was pretty good, but now looks like they went full retard.
I
at
didn't know this
point,
was
so.
a documentary in Jeremy's life.
It's so frustrating, man.
That's what they do, man.
Yeah, and to that point, I mean, I know like One Piece is something a lot of us have been talking about, and I mean, the
Opla.
creator was Opla. The creator
Come on,
was,
get it right.
you know, very, very involved with it, and most people really, really seem to love it. I know there's some hardcore fans that had issues with it, which now that I'm watching the anime, I can't understand it. I can't really like. I'm watching it now and I'm seeing like these small these stories that were small and condensed in the live action have a lot more, you know, meat on the bone in the anime, which is obviously the way it always goes. I mean, it's like Gary said, we're talking about Lord of the Rings. It's like, well, Lord of the Rings movies, I think, are the greatest movies ever made. Not my favorite, but I think they're the best movies ever made in terms of just quality. But the books clearly have a shit ton more content in them. You know,
Mhm.
you get more out of the books. But yeah, with One Piece, I mean, that's having the creator involved in it. And now you have people like me, and I know Yellow Flash and many others have gone and started watching the anime based on the live action because it's made people interested in that world, which is what it's supposed to do. Castlevania should make people interested in Castlevania. It shouldn't have real world political messaging in it or some nonsense like that. It's just dumb. It's like I've talked about a million times with Jay, where I've said, like, when you go to Star Wars Galaxy's Edge, it makes you want to self-delete. It doesn't make you want to look more into Star Wars. When you go to Harry Potter World at Universal, if you don't know much about Harry Potter, you're like, I want to know more about Harry Potter because this is incredible. You know, Star Wars Galaxy's Edge is depressing. It looks like Iraq. There's no Luke. There's no Vader. There's no nothing. It's terrible. It doesn't motivate you to want to get more involved in Star Wars. It's terrible. Anyway, so that was my rant for the night on that. And we got Hayden Wayne for $100 on Streamlabs. And
2x50.
He is mad. He's mad. He's very, very mad. This is the first Streamlabs I've ever gotten from Hayden Wayne for this reason. He says, fuck YouTube for limiting my spending. Fuck PayPal because fuck PayPal. Try to set up parallel economy as a payment processor if you can. Somebody tell Rumble to give me video quality settings and the ability to rant on the Android app. It's broken right now.
Come over to Kick.
All right. So Hayden, I got you. All right. As a matter of fact, because we were setting up stuff on the website for the direct donations, I was talking to Ripa about different payment processors to work with and stuff like that. So I got you, Hayden. As far as Rumble, I'm very interested in some detailed issues that you're having. Now I know you can't I don't think you send Rumble rants directly on Rumble from an Android yet. Am I understanding that correctly? But I think you can from iPhone. iPhone, you can send Rumble rant, super chat. You can super chat on Rumble from iPhone, but I don't think you can from Android yet, if I'm not mistaken. Someone can correct me on that. Hayden says Kick is broken as fuck, Beardo.
It's fixed. It's better now. It's better. Hayden, when was the last time you checked? It's better now.
You see Beardo got like, oh man.
Come on. It's 95.5 over here.
Whenever, let's see, hang on. Let's see. I've got Rumble issues by the mile. Well, let me know because we are in communication with them, as is Craig. I know Craig's talked to them before. And I like what Rumble's doing. They're giving good opportunities. You know what I mean? So I do like what they're doing. This was something I wanted to mention earlier too. I did make an appearance on Tabletop. So Jeremy, great job on Tabletop. I'll be interested to see how you managed to Forrest Gump your way to victory on Saturday. I am not a smart man, but I know what a shotgun is. Hail the 199. So yes, I did make an appearance on Geeks and Gamers Tabletop. I personally did not know what to expect. And I didn't know if I was even going to be entertaining. I will say, and Arudai even called me and he said, hey man, I've gotten great feedback. And I was like, I don't know if they're like, did I genuinely do good or were they just saying, I did good because it's, me coming to another Geeks and Gamers channel? And I mean, I feel like I finally found my footing towards the end of the second hour, or maybe like the last 30 minutes. I feel like I started to kind of grasp it a little better and get into character, but a lot of people did say I did good and I appreciate the feedback. I hope it's genuinely like you guys think I did good. It's not just because I was there. But thank you guys for the feedback. It's been great. And so subscribe to Geeks and Gamers Tabletop. And yeah, a lot of people are saying, a lot of people. But there's a 50 from Nick Hammer Schmidt. Hey, everyone. Hope you're all doing well. Who all is going to the Midwest meetup in Wisconsin in November? Would love to meet you guys if it works in my schedule. So that's an FNT deal, I believe, or it's a Nerdrotic deal. I don't know if he's branded FNT, but obviously FNT is Gary. But I don't have any plans to go personally. Something could change at the last second. And I'm always looking for a reason to drive across the country because, I don't fly. So if I can, I've never been to Wisconsin. So if I can come up with an excuse to drive all the way up there, I will say on the MegaCon front, we are having discussions right now with MegaCon about doing something there with them next year and having a G&G meetup and everything. So I'll keep you guys posted on that, but I don't have any new updates yet, but conversations are happening. So I will let you guys know. Anybody else plan on going to the Wisconsin meetup in November that Gary's doing? Anybody even know about this yet?
Oh, I didn't know about that. I got friends in Wisconsin though.
Okay.
So.
He doesn't have friends. He's got family.
It is family, actually.
All right, Beardo, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I cut your legs off.
Here we go. Dr. Quagsire for $20. Remember when they said Samus Aran was trans because she was male coded? Then creators shut that shit down. Or when they said that Link was non-binary and trans. Nintendo will be the GOAT for never letting this stuff in.
It's true, man. Like I said, I know people are like, Jeremy's just a Nintendo fanboy. I am. But I'm also honest, and I think that they're out of touch on certain topics, but that is why they don't get caught up in the nonsense that so many other companies are involved in too. So blessing and a curse, double-edged sword.
It's like they're just oh, I'm sorry. I was gonna say they're just throwing things out and hope they stick. Yeah. This is Link. He's a they, them, or whatever. It's like, yeah. And they're just hoping that somebody won't say anything so they can be like, yeah, and they co-opt it and they take it from you. That's
the same thing they did with Star Wars. They're like, oh look, Pin and Foe are gay.
Yes, yep. Pin and Foe.
Is that what I said? I meant
Pin and Foe. I mean, it doesn't matter. Their names
what I
are
said?
irrelevant.
Yeah, who gives a fuck?
Who cares?
It's
They're
Ondor.
irrelevant.
It's Ondor, okay? Who gives a fuck about Ondor? Who gives a fuck about Pin? And who gives a fuck about Foe, okay? It's Disney Star Wars. Who cares?
That sounds like a better movie, honestly. I'd watch Pin and Foe.
Pin and Foe.
Hey, here's
Pin
the
and
thing.
Foe against the
Ondor
world.
died like a little fucking bitch on a beach, okay? Who gives a fuck about Ondor? Subhuman for $10.
I mean, he got killed by the Death Star. It's kind of a badass way to die.
Nah, he died like a bitch. Died like a little bitch. Subhuman for 10. This super chat was blocked by Ripa.
Hailstorm, you gotta make a Pin and Foe intro now. You have to.
I'm a Jet. It sounds like a better movie, to be honest.
Much better movie. But you do make a good point. That's what happened with them, and Disney actually listens because they just canonized a gay shipping from Rebels. So yeah, Disney's not going to stand up to people like Nintendo does.
No, they won't.
Well, they, the whole Raylo thing, they're like, oh, you know what? Let's make him kiss at the end, even though it makes zero sense.
Fucking stupid.
Yep.
So stupid.
Yep.
The Puller J. Bowman for $2. Opla, ara. P.S. It wasn't me.
It's so funny. Pulling a damn fire alarm. It's been a wild day in like a few days in politics. I was telling the guys like before I was like, basically, it's wrestling. Politics is like wrestling at this point. Like I swear, I just need Trump just to walk in there, take the speaker over, bashing some beers together, just stone cold Steve Austin his way up there. But we'll talk about that on Cobra Cast. But it's like wrestling, man. It's great. I love it.
Clouded Sycamore for $10. So thankful for y'all. I've lurked for the past 3 years through law school and through studying for the AL bar, and I found out this weekend I passed. Hope I can end up Florida here soon. God bless y'all.
Congratulations.
That's badass. That's badass.
Christian Rocker for a $1.99. Let Jay talk about the Disney wedgie.
Yay, Jay. Yeah, Jay, let's go. So all of us, and we had a little group chat. We're like, hey, what topics tonight? Everybody's talking about gaming. And Jay's like, I want to taltalk about the Disney wedgie.
I said it's possible. If, like,
he was excited about it.
What the hell was even that?
Yeah, the light fell.
Rolo got a little too excited.
I got excited about that. I was like, Jay's topic is getting chosen. Let's go.
All right, Jay, topic was made for you, so let's talk about it.
I don't know if it was exactly made for me, but Couple Files lawsuit against Walt Disney World Parks and Resorts for painful wedgie suffered at Typhoon Lagoon. That's right, you heard it correctly, folks. A lawsuit filed in Orange County, Florida, alleges that Walt Disney World Resort fails to warn guests of inherent dangers presented at the Humunga Cowabunga.
Humongous cowabunga.
And
That's
how is
what-
that? How is that not cultural appropriation?
That's
Like,
what
yeah.
Beardo causes Willie. So water slide at Disney Typhoon Lagoon.
He's not wrong.
Complaint filed by Emma and Edward McGinnis against Walt Disney World Parks and Resort detailed a 2019 incident in which Emma
What?
McGinnis suffered a painful wedgie
Wow.
on the slide. Couple is seeking $50,000 in damages. The story gets pretty weird from there, just so you know. Warning to the chat. There's some weird stuff happening. Basically, you get on this water slide. It's a 214-foot drop, and you could reach speeds up to 40 miles an hour, depending on how fat you are. So I probably would do 110. So just wanted to point that out. Now, this is where it gets bizarre. The complaint states at the top of the slide, riders are instructed to cross their legs and ankles. I don't know if you could see my hand, but you got to do it like this, right? So you put your feet and ankles crossed.
Prevents the wedgie.
Right? No, despite taking the appropriate position, McGinnis states that her body lifted up near the end of the slide. She became airborne and she was slammed against the slide, which increased the likelihood of her legs coming uncrossed. So it's like this. So she's flying down the slide like this. All right. Sorry. Otherwise, exposing herself to injury. Slide. McGinnis, the impact of the sliding water at the bottom of the slide caused her one-piece bathing suit to be painfully forced between her legs. So, like, stuff like the water was like, can you see my fingers? Like, it was like coming up. Just so you guys got a visual. This is where it gets. Now, you thought this was strange. It gets even worse.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Graphic here.
Resulting in immediate and severe pain internally. Immediate bleeding. Permanent bodily injury, including severe vaginal lacerations. A full thickness laceration causing her bowel to protrude through her abdominal wall.
Whoa!
And damage her internal organs. So
That's a wedgie like no other, bro.
Like, what did they do? Take a water cannon and just stick it up there?
Basically,
Jeez.
water went in her special hole and her extra hole.
So back in the day, we called this the atomic wedgie.
Yeah.
This is like the Oppenheimer of wedgies right here, man.
Hey, I love how the article puts this is Typhoon Lagoon when you go. The suit states at several points that due to their anatomy, women are increased risk of suffering painful and potentially life-altering wedgies on rides. Sorry, I don't mean to laugh at people's pain.
I do. That's hilarious.
I shouldn't be
Why
reading
does this happen more often? I like this is the first time I've heard of this happening.
The first
Like
one that it happened to.
So, what we have gathered, hold on, we'll get to. I think this is the end. McGinnis lawsuit is one of several injuries resulted suits being filed against the Walt Disney Parks in recent months. So, I want you. These other lawsuits, I think, are really stupid. If you want my honest opinion, not defending Disney, but a man is seeking at least $50,000 in damages after he suffered permanent injury after falling. Sounds like me trying to board the Haunted Mansion. And a lawsuit is filed against the company that a young child suffered whiplash on riding Peter Pan's Flight in May. Now, if you've ever been on these rides, you have to be you really have to be slow to fall on these rides.
Oh,
They go
100%,
literally
100%.
slower than a snail. Like they go slower than
the
me
most
walking.
baby park ever.
I think. Well, hang on. So this is going back to the Jay's description of this ride. This is how the internet responds to shit like this. This ride sounds awesome. LOL. That's how the internet responds to it right there. Go ahead, Jay. But yeah.
So basically, what we have gathered that an overweight woman had her legs like this. And she was too fat to keep them together, and they sprung open. So, like, water and stuff just started gushing in.
Thank you.
Picture
painted.
Forcing the bikini or bathing suit bottom to go in. Also, rushing water went into her bottom hole. And it went into her
something else, Jay.
Like pee-pee. I'm just trying to help people understand. Like pee-pee hole. It's awful that happened. apparently it caused like lacerations and pain right here, and apparently a bowel, which like a turd, like shot up in her stomach. I don't know how that happened, but apparently that's what the lawsuit says. Shout out Ripperverse.
I think the real lesson here is
So I'm gonna go out on a limb here and ask. I'm gonna ask Melanie Mack if that's ever happened to her.
it has not happened to me, but maybe if I get fat, I can test this and see. I think the real moral of the story here is don't wear a one-piece swimsuit if you're fat, and especially on a ride like that.
Well, she couldn't cross her.
Maybe stick to shorts and a t-shirt next time.
I'm sorry that this
She
happened to
couldn't
her.
cross the
but-
leg. She had to be fucking huge.
Well,
She was
now,
the
I will
humongous
say,
A
fucking-
woman of the food.
Listen, but that's the other reasoning of this lawsuit that we were trying to put together is that the heavier you are, gravity, the faster you're gonna go on that freaking thing.
Mhm.
So to push that much force up your butthole, you must have been going like 100 miles an hour on that thing, like, and then to take flight, you're you're heavy. Like that's all I'm saying.
They have weight requirements for them shits. Like
they probably should. That's
should.
what I'm thinking. The problem is then they're going to get sued. Then they're going to get sued because they're like, well, I can't ride it, and it's not my fault that I'm fat. And it's like, come on, man, like, come on. There's like a certain weight restriction. Like these things are machines. There's vehicle slides, all this stuff. Like if you can't fit, you can't fit. Like it's not my fault that your big ass can't like go on this ride. That's not how it's going to work. 90% of people can fit. We're not going to accommodate your butt because you decided to eat too many Twinkies. Like it's come on, man.
Now I haven't seen a picture of this person. I'm only going by what the internet's been saying, so I could be wrong, but I'm usually not.
Now, I will say this. I will say this. If you watch this kid, Kendall Gray, he's funny as hell. He's this redneck kid on YouTube. The way that he guts snapping turtles is by using a hose and then just shooting the hose through them and clamping it down, and then all the guts fly out. So you can have bowel issues with water, high pressure water going out there. So I mean, like legit. Could be legit.
I do think, like, all jokes aside, like I've ridden a lot of like water slides, and some of the high, like I'm shocked that the one at Disney World, there's 2 water parks there. What's the other? Blizzard Beach.
Blizzard Beach.
Awesome. Blizzard Beach has a Summit Plummet, which is
that's a
fucking, that motherfucker is insane. I don't know how tall that one is. It's one of the tallest.
Feet.
Yeah, I think it's like one of the tallest water slides in the United States. It's insane. And I have ridden it one time, and it was the last time. It scared the living fuck out of me. But when the description of saying like her, if she did get elevated, I could see where it makes you kind of throw your legs from being,
sure,
crossed over and landing. I can see how that's an issue. But if it really comes down to if this is an overweight person, like I don't know how much credibility you have, like if you're really fat and this happened to you, but I can't see a freak accident from that circumstance.
So
the thing that bothers me is that a company, regardless of how much we may like or dislike Disney for whatever reason, I don't like the fact that a person can have an accident like this, and then you know what that's going to do, that creates a kind of a snowball effect of problems if this person wins. Go ahead, Jay.
No, but it's true. If people win these lawsuits, like my neck hurt from riding Peter Pan, there'll be 100 lawsuits easy if Disney starts paying. Right. So but I will say this, we talked about this on my live stream today, and the people in my chat voted for Beardo and Tom to try to reenact it to see if it's actually possible. If water will shoot up your butthole.
Okay. All right.
I'm game, baby.
Yeah, that means you have
me
to.
The fuck up.
You gotta wear a one piece just for that one slide.
Never mind.
Just for that one slide, you can take it off after that. It's for science. Chat, let everyone know if you want to see Beardo or Tom wear a one piece going down a water slide.
They said make it a vlog.
that will cause some damage for a dude.
Live stream it.
I don't want anyone hurt. I don't want anyone hurt.
Summit Plummet's no joke. You go like 70 on that slide. If you were to like do that, you'd get jacked.
Yeah, but this is the Humunga Cowabunga. It's not that one. So
yeah.
Holy crap!
So this apparently happened in October 2019.
19, yeah.
4 years.
That is crazy. So she's been walking like, how would she be walking around like with all cramped up? Oh, Jay, you want to?
I don't know what she looks like today, but maybe she peed it out. I don't know.
Walking around like a wedgie all
I don't know
day.
how that works.
I don't know, man. I mean, I go back to the terrible story of what happened with the alligator, at Disney World, and how they weren't found liable for that, even though it was a gator. They didn't have the proper warning stuff out there, and someone lost their life. I don't know how they would determine that they would be the company or the property would be liable for this, but I don't know. Guess we'll see.
That water slide's been around for how long, Rolo? Do you know? It's like there's never been an incident
it's been
like
years.
this.
Yeah. Typhoon Lagoon was their second water park, and it's more than 20 years
like,
old.
The fact that it just randomly, I mean, the truth is like, if you're gonna ride rides or do something like that, you have to have a little common sense that something crazy could happen. Like, you should be prepared. Like,
well, it's what I have an issue here is it's like it tells you to cross your legs. Do you really need to question why?
Yeah,
because it's like, well, you have to bring down the restraint on the roller coaster. Well, why do I have to do that? Oh, I don't know. Maybe you'll fall out and die if you don't. Like after a while, it is common sense, and you're just like, certain people you have to know. And unfortunately, most ride accidents that we see in America, that's not some sort of like engineering malfunction, is an oversized person going on a ride that they shouldn't be on. Whether that's negligence of like a ride operator, or they just make it in and they don't put their restraint down properly, which again, I think the ride operators got to check that. But a water slide, it's a water slide. It's all on you in that sense.
The biggest issue with Disney is that they, listen, I don't care how you live. I don't care if you like to walk around the buffet 6 times. You just don't need to push your lifestyle on the rest of us. I'm tall. I'm not going to go and start a petition saying I can't fit in certain roller coasters because I'm too tall. I just can't ride them. That's just life. But the fact is that obese people have made a way into Walt Disney World where they're actually they've changed 2 ride seats because these people cried and complained about it. They changed the Ratatouille seat, which is a kid's ride, and they put in a big bowl seat for big people just to flop on in there. And then they changed the freaking Tron ride, which is a motorcycle. It's a motorcycle adventure where, you have to be, it's a safety reason. You just can't be large and in charge and think you can just plop on there. So they put like these special seats in the back for large obese people so that they can experience the ride, but it's not like riding it like you're supposed to, like a motorcycle. So they cater to that stuff. And then you have Universal on the other side saying, unless you have a doctor's note, you can't get a scooter anymore. So sorry, people that are overweight, you got to walk. And then these same people protested Nintendo World saying, please change the Mario Kart ride so we could fit on it. And Nintendo has said, sorry, we're not going to do it. And this is a safety reason. So we're not going to change the ride because you're overweight. We're not going to cater to you. So it's like, it's not surprising that overweight people are now doing more and more things, thinking that everything is okay because the way Disney has catered to them. So that's all.
Yep. By the private chat for Beardo and Jed, you guys read that really quick. Willie Will dropped $300 on Streamlabs. Willie Will! Holy crap!
Yeah.
Let's go.
You know what he said, Rippa? You know what he said?
Nothing.
Holy crap, Willie Will in the house. Thank you so much. And man, you guys have just been blowing it up tonight. So thank you so much for all of the support. Incredible support. $300 from Willie freaking Will. Tons of gifted memberships. Amazing stuff indeed. All right. We also need to talk about Naughty Dog, but Craig had a couple of topics to throw out there. I don't know when you're ready to do that, Craig.
Yeah. I mean, I can only stick around for another 10-15 minutes or so.
Okay.
So I love bringing in little little like fun little facts that I see throughout the week, and we talk about maybe on side scrollers. And we talked about this one the other day. Mortal Kombat 1 came out, and Johnny Cage, Sub-Zero, Scorpion, right? Those are like the mainline top characters in the game. But Johnny Cage's real name was announced. I don't know if you guys actually know Johnny Cage is a stage name in the game. I thought this was kind of like a fun little thing. But his real name is John Carlton. And he was named after an artist at NBA Jam back in the day, and this is what he looks like.
Nice. Yes.
which is amazing. So this
That
this is him as a secret character back in the day, which was pretty fun. I love little knickknacks of video game trivia that go along the way. I think that's awesome.
Man, NBA Jam was so great. Like,
he's heating up.
Is there a way to
Monster
play that
Jam,
online?
He's on fire.
He's on fire.
Yes.
Yeah, you can emulate it.
Yeah,
And
is
then
there a way to play it online? NBA Jam
I don't
right
know if
now?
online you could probably emulate it.
Yes.
but-
Oh man,
I put the
No, you
code
can
in, and I
play
was
if you
Bill
buy the NBA
Clinton
Jam.
playing. It was hilarious.
I love like the mystery team or whatever. What versus what?
Yes.
It's pretty
Yeah.
funny.
Yeah.
So damn good.
But his name initially was Michael Grimm instead of Johnny Cage, which is kind of fun. So it's just fun little tidbits of stuff. Thanks, Polygon, for your journalism here. But
Look at that.
actually just pulling it straight from John Tobias, the artist of from it. But I think that's awesome. I love those little things. And but by the way, yes, you can play NBA Jam if you have the arcade one up. You can play it online against other people. So that's like one of the best features about it. It's amazing.
Hell yeah, that's awesome. Good
I
stuff.
love those little things. Yeah, for sure.
Yes, that's great little nuggets of information for sure.
Let's see, I'm trying to think if there's a. Oh, you know what? This has nothing to do with anything, but people have been. I've seen a few people talking about hot dogs in the chat. Yesterday, I attempted to swing a hot dog in my mouth.
I watched
it.
I watched it.
How did that go?
I'm gonna pull it up.
I got news for you.
Yeah, Jay, how'd it go? Do you guys want to see how it went?
Yeah.
All right, hold on. I get it.
Oh God,
I got the voiceover.
This was on the.
I am not gay.
Well, okay, we need to preface this really quick because there was a TikTok viral trend last week where all the women were trying to swing the hot dog from underneath their legs up into their mouth. So I went out and you guys remember the Pinewood Derby back in the Boy Scout days where they make a little car and go down and the winner would figure out who. So I straight went engineering with this thing, and you'll see this is late in the stream here, but at this point in the stream I've actually taped the hot dog to Jeremy. You can pull it up.
Got like a trebuchet.
Yeah. So at one point I had a string.
No, you have to show the original first.
No.
Yes, I'm gonna show it. I have it.
Oh,
damn! Look at Steph.
Well, here you go. This is the
I'm
original.
gonna show it.
Oh no.
Okay, go. Let it go. Got the little muffin top going on it there. And listen, this is very, very hard to do.
you were
Wait, hold
supposed to have a bikini on though.
No, there's no bikini.
Yeah, look at it dangling.
So, but I need to preface this, right? The reason why I was doing this was because on side
Hey,
scrollers.
can we confirm?
Am I allowed to ask a
hang
question
on.
first?
No, hang on. Can we confirm something real quick, Craig?
Yes.
You are married.
Yes.
To a woman.
Listen, that's the thing
Okay,
about this. I am a 42-year-old father of two, right? Right? Listen, this here's the thing. People say, do you have any integrity? And my answer was, I would have done this 10 years ago. I would have done this 15 years ago.
We couldn't do it.
Just have some fun with it. You know what I
Tied
mean?
it too short.
Yeah, the
It
string
wouldn't-
ain't long enough.
It's like stopping right here.
Listen,
That's what she said.
hindsight is 20/20, but I went back and I reworked it several times, and
Okay.
you'll see by the end. At
Oh, there
one
we
point,
go.
At one point, I literally the hot dog, the hot dog came undone. I literally put a Band-Aid on the hot dog and put it back
Wow.
together. Oh,
Almost.
right inside the face.
So was this an all beef hot dog, or did you go with the turkey dog? What'd you go with there?
So here's okay. There was actually strategy apart, and I'm glad you asked that, Melanie.
Okay.
Right? Because I have.
Oh, now he's playing with it.
I have, hey, Beardo, don't we all play with it every once
Look,
in a
it
while?
broke.
Oh, look at it. Oh, my goodness.
All right.
Craig.
What? My force was too much, Beardo.
So
I corroded it,
I have
man.
a question. I have to go take a hot cockeye. I might have missed the backstory on this.
Okay.
You said that you would do this for $10,000 super chat.
Okay, so last
Did that
week,
come through? What happened?
A
last week-
$1,000 super
Yeah,
chat.
okay.
It was 1,000.
So last week,
I thought he said 10,000.
Jeremy
One.
said 10,000 last
Okay.
week.
I said 10,000.
And I was
'cause-
like, yeah, 10,000.
First of all,
And-
hold on. Let me clarify. I said I would think about it at 10,000. Okay,
Right.
so before, just want to put that out there. Go ahead.
So did the 1,000 come through, Craig?
So on side scrollers at the beginning of the show, we're talking about this, and I said casually, I said, yeah. Like if someone comes in and drops $1,000, then I'll do it, right? And we had a wonderful viewer come in at the the last 3 minutes of the show and dropped a one-time donation of $1,000.
Wow.
But she didn't even know that I said that earlier in the show. So the stream pops off and they're like, yeah. And at this point, she is texting Blabs and is like, what did I do? I'm so sorry. But listen, I have Craig Tegrity. I said I was going to do it, and I did it. And listen, I worked my butt off, and after 2 hot dogs, I was unable to accomplish it, but I did my best. So there you
Craig
go.
I
Tegrity.
respect it.
Craig.
Hey,
And you broke
what's the
one. You
result?
broke one of the wieners.
I broke 2. I
broke
swung
2
it so-
wieners?
See, look at this.
Whoa!
At this point, I have tape around my waist attached to the
You
hot
brought
dog.
out
Look at
the
the clasp.
packing tape.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
I mean, come on, here we go, right there. And I mean, I was swinging this thing hard. I was going. Like,
Clearly.
all you can do is do your
man.
best. You know.
You know, I always
Forget the
I'm
rest.
comfortable with this.
When Craig first reached out to me, and I was like, always like, you know, is Craig ever going to be embarrassed by hanging out with G&G? I have my question answered. There's nothing that will embarrass Craig ever.
That's right. That's right. Listen, hey, we got one shot on this earth to have fun, right? And listen, I'm gonna swing as many hot dogs in my face as I possibly can.
Oh man,
I like this. I like Tom Berry Mazda. I am not comfortable with this.
Oh man.
Holy
you
Hide
should have
your
been there
kids.
yesterday. So anyways, that video will live on the internet forever. So thank you for your
Love
support.
it.
Hey, no shame. I can appreciate that. People with no shame tend to not want to. They tend to want to be affiliated with Geeks Gamers. So I'm okay
when
with
his
that.
children go into therapy, this is what they're going to point to. This is going to be the nexus of all their problems. They're going to talk to their psychologist and be like, "What was the moment that you knew, like you started feeling this way?" I was like, "This. It was this."
Well, I'm pretty sure, Craig, you've said that your kids aren't on social media. This is the real reason why.
Right.
You gotta-
Exactly. You know, here's the thing about that, Rolo, is that when my kids go to therapy, I'm actually going to walk in with the phone and show the therapist, look what I tried to do this one time. I tried to get a hot dog in my mouth and it didn't work out.
They're gonna be like, "Well, we don't have to uncover anything. Like you guys, he made it easy for you guys. We already know. Like I don't have to ask any questions. Like here you go."
All bullshit aside, you don't build Screw Attack from the ground up. Before the internet was even a big thing, if you're not willing to take some risks. So shout out to Craig. I respect.
Hey, and there ain't nothing more risky than swinging that hot dog in your mouth.
Yeah, I heard that.
I could have
I heard
choked.
that.
All right.
I heard that.
It's a dangerous thing.
Yes.
I don't think enough people appreciate, but I know you got to bounce here in a minute. I don't think enough people appreciate how big Screw Attack was back in the day. I think Screw Attack would have been like, I don't know. I mean, it would have been a different level because this was before YouTube was even a thing. Didn't you start Screw Attack before YouTube was even a thing?
YouTube was a place where you found cat videos and guys getting hit in the balls. It wasn't a place where you looked for content. Or
We're
like
aging Craig here.
Yeah, no, and that's fine. I like to call it. I'm a seasoned veteran in the space. But yeah, I'll say this: if Screw Attack was around right now, and I was to sell Screw Attack, there would be about 2 or 3 more zeros added onto the price. And so yeah, it was just a different thing. We walked so everyone else can run. And and Ripper could have amazing campaigns for comic books and stuff. So I think that's it's part of the journey, man.
It laid the groundwork, man, and so many people came from that. Like obviously AVGN, and there's so many people that were connected that I didn't even realize at the time. But anyway, man, it's good to have you on anytime. Let them know where they can find you, bro.
Yeah, so we're closing in on 45,000 subscribers over on Side Scrollers at Side Scrollers Podcast over here on YouTube. You can also find us over on Rumble as well, rumble.com/Side Scrollers if that's your thing. But our goal is to get 50,000 subscribers by the end of the year. We're up 6,000 in the last 2 weeks. People are liking what we're doing. We'd love for you guys to come join us. If you guys want to join us after Geeks and Gamers Daily, you can come on over to our channel. We're live at 11. They're live an hour before us, so we can be kind of like a post show for them, and you can get a different perspective on things. So yeah, we'd love to see you guys there. And we got a big crossover community. Obviously, Hayden's there and Tunbury Master. We got a lot of great G2s and 199 that all hang out together, which is great. So I appreciate you guys allowing me to pop on tonight, and I look forward to seeing you guys again next Tuesday, man. You guys are the best.
Yes, sir. Have a good night, sir.
Cool.
Always,
Thanks, guys.
always good to see you.
Later, Craig.
Hey, and
Bye,
Rolo, I'm sorry about the DeSantis comment. I'm sorry.
Well, look, if he called me Latinx, then I would have been pissed.
Yeah,
That's the way it works.
All right, let's read some super chats. Did we get Tom Berry Master's 50?
Tom Brady Master for 50. Remember, everyone, always cross thy ankles or else rip thy rear.
Good advice.
Look, I gotta say this. I gotta say this. Both Craig and Arudai have done my boy Beardo here a service, because you never have to worry about corn anymore. Like, this is so much worse than the corn.
Get the monkey off my fucking back.
Well, they did until Rolo decided to mention it in front of 2,500 people just now.
Oh man. There's no video. There's no video though. There's no video. You can't prove that Beardo's eating corn the long way. You know that Craig did this.
All of those videos have been deleted and scrubbed.
I mean, if we get a few more super chats, I might consider a certain G&G tabletop video that was requested. Muppetosis. I don't know.
We'll see. Muppetosis, huh?
Yeah.
Arudai,
I don't even know what that is.
Why am I associated with corn? You know why.
You know why.
You know what you did.
Come on. You're not innocent. Shaker Maker for $2. Shame the intro didn't have Craig's wiener bit, and now I understand that reference.
Yeah, now I get it. Now
I get it. Thank you, Shaker Maker. King Cracker for $10. I stand BT Rippa. I stand beside Rippa. I don't know.
Between?
I stand BT
Behind?
Rippa. He did nothing wrong. Hashtag block drunk 3PO.
Not everybody likes me. I get it.
John for $20. It was Respucha from Norbit.
We should maybe I should ban Jay from this chat so he can make another video.
Shit.
Why don't you comment, Jay?
Ban me while you're at it.
Just waiting.
How many is Jay from 100,000? Like, we can do this and boost him every time.
25
Like,
day.
man, we can get you there. Just do it every
We'll get
week.
you there, Jay.
One little bit at a time.
My channel grows slower than
Corn the long
skinny
way.
people going down water
And,
slide.
Johnny,
Take it easy.
grows slower than Johnny.
Yeah. It's all good though. No complaints.
The best thing was when Arudai's like, "What's wrong with eating corn the long way?"
Yeah.
It's so genuine too.
Yeah. He was like, I don't get it.
Clown for $10. I'm gonna need Beardo to read this for me. I'm a Latino, not Latinx. Stop this bullshit. It's Latino or Latina. Thank
Oh,
you,
yeah.
Clown, for the $10.
100%.
Gary's Beard Crabs for $5. Rippa, you are an inspiration. We can't all make $1 million comic book, but we can all follow your example and ban Jay.
That is a solution.
Greedo Gaming says Jay will reach 100K when Arudai stops being gay. Oof.
It's gonna be a long time.
Oh,
It's gonna be a while.
It'll be a while.
Oh, you guys don't even know the half of it. If you guys watch the tabletop streams regularly, it's bad. It's really, really
Yes.
bad. Just
Joe's
the
told me
degeneracy
stories.
in general.
Joe has to
He
break out the
decided it-
spray bottle and spray Jet
Oh,
in the
it's-
face like all the time to stop
It's
it.
not my fault. Arudai's the one who put a giant lady statue in front of us and said, "Go up the dress," and there's a moist cavern between the legs with rusty pipes.
whoa.
That wasn't my fault.
Good old tabletop.
Let's
Degenerates
see.
over there, and we love them for it.
Bruh for $5 says, bruh.
Bruh.
Stephen Wasick for 10. Does nobody remember Birdo? Everyone tried so freaking hard to push Birdo as a switch hitter, and Birdo is treated as canonically female. Am I wrong? Also, white replacement theory is a myth.
Yeah, I think a lot of people were confused on what Birdo was for a while, but it's female.
Birdo had a bow on her head. Like, how could you not know? That's like the
Yeah.
universal sign of like female when you have like an
Right?
androgynous looking
Well,
character.
I
Long
guess
eyelashes
yeah.
and a bow.
Yeah,
it
that's like
was-
Daisy Duck or Minnie Mouse. Like that's
It
how you
was-
know.
It was before like 2012 or whenever Obama's bullshit started.
Literally shooting like eggs at you. Like a dude can't shoot
Shut-
eggs
shut
at
up.
you. Like
Shut
that's
up.
not possible.
Shout out to Big Mike, by
She
the
even
way.
had a bonus hole, you know.
Whoa.
Bonus.
Whoa. Whoa.
Melanie.
Jeez.
Damn.
Rolo, we
Melanie
live in a
going
world-
do
we
what?
live in a world with a pregnant man emoji, okay, Rolo?
Yeah, that is true.
Yeah, that's just a fat dude. That's just a fat dude emoji as far as I'm concerned. That's what they, or like I just had a good meal, like because they're like rubbing their stomach, like that was delicious. That's what that emoji is. I don't accept that.
Let's see. Diver Von Klausenberg for $10. Y'all should link up with Jason Whitlock from Fearless and Blaze TV for sports wars and other stuff. Also, same guy says we should boycott the Super Bowl as a form of protest to hurt the wokeness. What says y'all?
Man, I love Whitlock going after Stephen
Yes.
A. and Shannon over First Take and Shannon's reasoning. Man, I didn't follow up with that to see if he because he said if he's like these guys don't keep or stop running their mouths, I'm going to expose them. I don't know if he ever did any follow through.
Well, he technically like worked with both of them, did he not? Like at one point.
Yeah.
In
Oh
time.
yeah. Yeah.
Obviously, he was at
Mhm.
Fox with them,
Mhm.
and I guess when he was doing some shit with ESPN, I'm guessing
Mhm.
Steven was there. So,
Whitlock
yeah,
don't mind burning shit down, man. He's like,
Yeah.
I'll burn the whole fucking thing to the ground. So
Oh, Whitlock, he's good. He's good.
Yeah, I like Whitlock though.
Yeah, based. Graph Web for $2. Hashtag cancel Disney Plus.
Hashtag.
Gerald Armstrong for $2. Jeremy, emergency Cobra Cast tonight, please.
Yeah, we got to follow through with the gaming stream. I wanted to do one earlier today. I couldn't. I was working on this microphone because every time I share my screen, the microphone detaches. I think it's the wire. But not tonight. But we'll have a good one tomorrow. Again, don't forget tomorrow is an earlier starting time for Cobra Cast now. So Cobra Cast is the early stream, and then the later stream is the gaming stream tomorrow.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay.
There we go.
Jeffrey for $10. ATF just issued a warning about cartel straw purchasing. 50 cals and belt feds at FFLS. It's the ATF, though. Trust between Americans and ATF is mighty low. Clearly, they're not worried about border security.
This is the same ATF that ran an operation called Fast and Furious. They got a border patrol agent killed because they were selling guns to the cartel because somebody was like, you know how we can track the cartels? Not selling them radios or anything like that. Let's sell them guns so that when they use them in a crime and we arrest them, we can see that they used those guns. Like, oh my God, it's freaking genius. Come on, man. That's just they're just going to use that as an excuse to try to take 50 cals and belt feds from yours truly right here. And people like Ripa and I that believe that you should be able to buy whatever gun you want, you freaking can afford and want. So
You're right.
That's what they're doing. Moving the goalposts.
Hayden for 20 on Streamlabs says, I would love to see more of Jeremy on tabletop. Also Jay on tabletop. Melanie on tabletop. Rolo, Beardo, Steph. Ripa is busy. Laughing my ass off. He knew Ripa was like, fuck that.
Joe did tabletop for 9 months, so she did all the tabletop for both of us.
Yeah, there we go. I know Erudite's talked to Melanie about it.
Yeah. I was going to be on the last one, but that's when I was leaving to watch the Steelers game. And it's like, man, I haven't seen Steelers since I was 15, so I couldn't pass that opportunity up. But I will be on there. It'll happen one of these days.
I was already on tabletop.
So was I. I was on tabletop.
Yeah, Jay. Nobody remembered Jay being there, though.
I did a whole campaign.
Yeah, that's true. Well, I'm not coming back.
You did like the first, right? Was it the first?
I did
campaign?
I did the very first campaign.
Very first campaign.
Yep,
Well, speak of the devil, Erudite for $10. Hey, chat. Tabletop is only 350 subs away from 10,000 subs. Come help us cross that milestone. And he put the link.
Well, if they cross 10,000, Arudai will eat corn the long way on stream.
Is that really?
Yep, that's what he's gonna do. That's what
On a
he's gonna do.
string.
All right, all right. It was just said in front of
Arudai.
2,400 people. So
Let's see if you're
Arudai,
man of your word.
Arudai, can
heard
you
it.
confirm that in the chat? Can you confirm that you will eat corn the long way if Tabletop hits 10,000 subscribers? All right, Arudai. Let's wait.
hold him
Wait
to
for
it.
confirmation.
He's a man of his
Oh,
word.
he said FML.
Breer for a
Deal.
199.
He said deal. He said
Oh,
deal.
Oh no!
I'm gonna come.
Okay.
Oh no!
Cam Man says, I don't want to drop the link. Nobody wants to see that. What Hollywood Scholar Jed's right there with that link.
I gotta humiliate him a little bit. He's done a lot to me on tabletop, so it's my turn.
Fed Rudai.
Fed Rudai. Good stuff.
Breer for a 199. Beardo, glad to see you were talked off of the ledge. I don't. Okay, thank you. Justin for 10. Eric, you saw the puppet show. Have you seen the puppet show based on you? Man, your haters are something special.
Nah, yeah, I mean, I've seen a glimpse of some. Yeah, these guys invested a lot of energy in hating me. So
They made like a Rippa Muppet or something.
yeah, it's like
what is
basically a Muppet version of me. So
You got to appreciate the dedication.
That's a compliment at the end of the day.
It's creative.
All that just made me want like a Rippa plushie. Like that's what that did. I was like, I want a Rippa plushie now.
A Rippa Muppet plushie. Monetize your haters.
Do an entire TNME where it's just us as like Muppets instead of our actual selves. That'd be pretty funny.
Rippa, that's actually a good idea. She's fucking make a fucking plushie out of that shit.
Plushie,
I'm not against it. I'm not
That's a
against
good
it.
ass.
Hey, I want credit.
Hey, I can get you hooked up with people that did Jay's because I know you want to do it in house, you know.
Yeah.
So
I'm not against it at all. Hell
That's
no.
a good ass idea.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, I love it. But yeah, like I said, I never had people that hated me when I didn't have a following. So it's a good sign. It's a good sign.
Marcus Henry for $2. Melanie, it's about the dog pound.
No, worst team.
Lulu Blue for $10 for Jay's explanation. Think you got one?
No. It's his explanation to the Disney lawsuit. Only Jay. Is Kit going in and out? Are we having problems?
I'm getting an insane amount of notifications. Yeah.
So I had to cut the kick stream because it was just buffering. Something
Is
with
it-
Spectrum. It's got to be
So-
Spectrum.
Okay.
Or here, hold on.
I don't know if you're not having issues.
Let me check and see if I have a driver update. I don't have a driver update. I can try launching it again. Here.
All right. Well, either way, it's fine. So
Joseph Crabtree for $2. Who didn't lose this weekend? Roll Tide.
Roll fucking Tide, baby.
USC
I know everybody said,
didn't lose
look,
either.
I know. They wasn't. They almost fucked that one up.
It got close. It got close, but
What are the
It did.
standings in
It did,
college
so.
football right now?
Michigan's still up there. Georgia, Texas.
Yeah, Bama's having a down year, but they'll still be there in the end. Because Nick fucking
Let's
Saban.
see. Let's see.
Freaking Georgia. I hate Georgia.
Dr. Quagsire for $10. I heard one mention that the Mortal Kombat ladies were uglified. Can the panel comment on said ladies from Mortal Kombat 1?
I haven't played Mortal Kombat since Super Nintendo. era,
Tanya,
I played the last
very
one that came out before
uglified.
this past one, but
I just know that
one.
Megan Fox delivered an atrocious voice acting job in that
Well,
game.
Did you say they are? Some of them are ugly, Melanie? Is that what you said?
Yeah, I mean, but they were all ugly. They not necessarily all ugly, but they were all uglified, like made to look uglier.
Yeah.
Since the game before, and that's carried over to this as well. Yeah. So I don't like the art style they're going with it in general, even with the guy characters and stuff. I just feel like this push to make everything look more realistic is just boring. I would much rather see the more stylized old style return again in general across the board.
You know, Melanie, when she, are you planning on coming to Orlando again anytime soon?
Oh yeah.
Okay. But like when Melanie was there, we did the Smash Bros. And like, man, it makes me want to play fighting games more IRL with people because I don't like doing that shit online. And I don't know, maybe playing like on PC or Xbox or PlayStation is different. I mean, obviously you can't play Smash Bros. Online because it's dog shit, but just in person, it's so fun. I had so much fun playing Smash Bros. So maybe get some old school Soul Calibur going. Soul Calibur was so good back in the day, man. But I used to play fighting games a lot back in the day. I don't anymore. But back in the day with Soul Calibur, Soul Calibur, Battle Arena Toshinden. You remember that one? For the PlayStation 1. What is there? There was so many good fighting games back in the day, but I miss playing them.
Tekken. I played Tekken a lot.
Yeah, Tekken. Tekken was awesome.
Beardo's least favorite gay parakeet for $5.
Least favorite. Least favorite.
Yeah, my least
That
favorite.
bastard.
That son of a bitch. Help! My feathers are still covered in Crisco butter.
What's going on there?
We'll get you some help. Jay's milkshake brought me to the yard for $1.
And everybody else.
Nothing.
Damn right, it's better than yours.
Dio Brando for a $1.99. Jute wash to the uterus plus enema at Disney. Discuss.
I think we did. Didn't we?
That was Jay's shining moment right there.
Jay did a reenactment that's going to go down in history.
Yeah, that's one of the greatest moments of Jay's career right there.
Yep.
That's going to get clipped a lot. That was going to get clipped, put all over social media, clips channels. It's going to be beautiful.
Yep.
Right, Jay?
One can hope.
Valhalla Bound for 5 on Rumble says Miles Morales is to Spider-Man as Kevin McCarthy is to Speaker of the House. Hail the 199.
That's pretty good.
That's really good. That's really good.
First in history, baby.
Yeah.
You got Gates.
Steel leg of history for a $1.99. Thanks, Beardo, for the shout out. Was that the other day when I gave you a shout out on one of my streams? Shout out to you, Steel Leg of History, again. The puller Jay Bowman for $5. For Jay, what do you call a woman with one eye and one leg?
Bad driver.
That's what you just call a woman in general.
Yeah, I was going to say. I mean,
the answer is IHOP.
IHOP.
Oh, yeah. IHOP. Miss.
Gotta give them both.
Yeah,
pancakes, man.
Yeah, I can go for some Waffle House. Man. Mr. Dangs for $2. Payday TM. Hail the 199.
Yeah, man, we had some. What did we have the other night, Beardo, when we left? Whorehouse.
Hey, bro, we weren't supposed to talk about that, man. That was a secret.
Well, look, in my defense, like SeaWorld's Halloween event is borderline like a strip club. It really is borderline a strip club when you go there. You're like,
why
what
am I
the
not
hell's
going there then?
Yeah, it's
How
pretty
expensive
crazy.
are the
Tom,
tickets?
You should
You
see
finally sold me.
Tom's
Christ.
eyes just like lock on.
Tom
and
didn't
he's
tell me
just like-
anything. He's like, you don't have to go, Jay. I'm going with Rolo.
It's because he doesn't want to see. He doesn't want you to see how he really feels about the ladies there. Tom's
were
ladies,
at-
man. Okay, he knows all the chicks that work at Howl of Scream. I don't know how. It's got to be Zort, and like all the scare actors like start petting Zort, and I'm like, whoa, is this like some sort of like subliminal messaging? Like, is this a
he's not
signal
lying.
of what's going to happen afterwards?
He's not lying.
Dude, Tom.
When we were at
He's a
at
G.
SeaWorld, you could not pick Tom's jaw off of the ground.
No, that's how it was. It was like a wolf, like one of those the Warner Brothers like Looney Tunes wolves, like "Arrgh." That's how he was. His eyes popping out. Shout out to Tom.
But we went to Denny's, Rolo. We went to Denny's.
Yes, there we go. It was good, man. It was good.
Oh, it was delicious. Had myself
Denny's
a
is awesome.
Yeah,
grand
Denny's is great. Like
sandwich.
2 in the morning. It's awesome.
Delicious.
Hell yeah.
Mike. Really?
I mean, Denny's was right there though. Like it was a nice Denny's.
What did Jed say?
He said IHOP is better than Denny's. They're both
I
good.
do agree. I do agree.
Tough
Here's
call.
the thing.
Those
Here's the
good Denny's,
thing.
man.
Like IHOP is something that like you plan to go to. You never plan to go to Denny's. It's just like, oh hey, like there's
It's right
Denny's.
there.
You just kind of like wind up there.
Is Denny's the white version of Waffle House?
I don't know. Denny's is like I don't know.
Could be.
I like Waffle House better.
I've never
Ask
been to a
our
Waffle House. I need to
adjacent
go.
white adjacent person. Or
I'm white adjacent apparently.
You also have a Bob Evans next to my house.
Yeah.
YOLO. Yeah, YOLO knows all about being white.
Apparently I do. Well, no, if I go by the nickname Yellow, then I have to choose Denny's because their logo's got the yellow in the background with the red lettering. So
Look at that over on Kick. The Kick stream is running fine now, and Raider just came over and dropped 10 gift
Nice.
Hey, Raider!
Shout out to Raider.
Thank you, Raider.
Raider.
I'm gonna put the poll in the chat. Waffle House, Denny's, or IHOP. That chat gets to decide right there.
Waffle
There you
House.
go.
I think personally, I would probably choose Denny's. Personally,
There it is, chat. Speak up, chat. There you go. This is gonna be. This is an interesting one. I'm not sure which way this is gonna go.
Based on abbreviation alone, it has to be Waffle House because you call
Ooh,
it
it's close. Look at it.
Waho. Come on, man.
Waffle House.
It's Waho.
Waffle House is just
wow.
man.
Look at how close it is.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter where I go if the chef isn't smoking a stove in the back of the before they cook my meal. I don't want it.
You remember that?
If they are ripping a dart, if they're not ripping a dart before they cook my meal, I don't want to eat it.
Yeah, you know that story with Kid Rock when he after his concert he was at the Waffle House. They got in a big fucking fight and the cops had to be called. I'm like, sounds like Kid Rock. You know what I mean? Like after a big concert, eating at the Waffle House.
No, it sounds like Waffle House.
Yeah.
All I know is that after a crazy night in Miami, you just choose whichever one is closest to you, and that you can make it to without crashing or falling asleep. So that's usually how it is. So it's all of the above. It's all the above. You're gonna take
right now.
you can get.
It's close, but IHOP and Denny's are tied. Waffle House is at 30%, 35, 35, and 30. It is close. This is one of the closest three-way polls we've ever had in the chat. So that's pretty damn cool. I'll let it run for a while. I'll let it run. I'll let it run to. I don't know if we can get 1,000 votes. We're at 586. So if we can get 1,000 votes,
we can get 1,000 votes easy.
Ended at 1,000. We got a 50 from Disco Cobra. Says shout out to Siphon Filter Jeremy has in the background. That's right. Siphon Filter on the PlayStation
Classic.
1. Used to have so much fun tasering dudes to death in that game. PlayStation had so many good games. I wish they would bring it back. Yeah, man. Classic PS1, PS2. Really good stuff. Great. A lot of great memories for so many games on those systems, man. And I haven't changed up the background games a lot lately, so I decided today because Chrono Cross froze up, and that happens every now and then. I was like, let me switch this out, and it took about 4 games for one to work because I just let the damn PlayStation run all day long. I've got a really good condition PlayStation 1 that I don't run though.
No lie about it. Cam-Man says Wahoo is where you can get a food with a side of robbery. No lie. Like Beardo started looking at me because I have to disarm when I go into a theme park, unfortunately, because they got metal detectors. So we're going into the Denny's and I go in and I'm like, wait a second, I got to go back out. And then Joe and Beardo are looking at me like, what the hell is he doing? I was like, I'm not packing heat. I got to pack heat. I can't go into a Denny's at 2:00 in the morning without a gun. Are you kidding me?
That's
can't do that, man.
That's true.
Hey Jeremy, you wanna share my screen real quick?
Yep.
I don't know how they got this picture of me. I don't. This was taken several years ago, but I don't know how this got out. But
Beardo likes to party. Beardo likes to party.
Hey, back in my college days,
It's not a bad crowd thow. It's not a
No,
bad
I mean,
crowd.
hey, can you blame me? Tom is jealous right now. So, shout out. I don't know how the Legion of Memers got this, but shout out to them. Shout out.
Raider for 51.99. Look at
Raider.
there. Look at Raider dropping the emojis with the bat, owl, and a dragon. Is that what we got going on there?
Yep, he does that a lot.
There we
That's
go.
my
Heck yeah.
tattoos.
Oh, okay.
The
Look at
dragon,
there.
the owl, and then the bat is right here.
Nice. There we go. That's awesome. Shout out to Raider.
Shout out. Hayden for 10.
Sebi, hang on.
Sorry.
Sebi for 50.
50.
Can you please play the Muppetosis video? Also, can't wait for Aliens. Jeremy was amazing. Thank you. I think we're gonna play Muppetosis. So I did watch it when it was because I got the notification, and so should we play it? Should we play it, chat? I think we should. I'll somebody can go pull that video up because again I can't share because of my microphone. We can do that in a bit though. Keep reading and we'll do it here in just a bit.
Yeah. Hayden for 10. How about some old school PS2 Bloody Roar 3?
Oh
I don't
shit,
think
Bloody Roar. I forgot about that.
I don't think I played
Nice
that.
little fighting game, man.
Really?
Yeah, man.
Was
I
on
used to play the shit out of that.
PS2?
Yeah, Bloody Roar, PlayStation. Yeah.
Okay.
Look, I forgot about that shit, man. That's a throwback. That's probably the first time I've even thought about Bloody Roar since I fucking played the bitch.
Hell
Holy
yeah.
shit.
Nah, I like because I could tell that Rippo, with us shifting main event over a little bit more games, that Rippo's been tweeting more about games. He's ready to get back in the gaming groove.
Yeah,
man.
100%.
So
100%.
and that's what I want the show to kind of be more focused on.
Hey,
And
Rippo.
Jay can talk about a wedgie story every now and then.
Spider-Man 2, 16 days.
I ain't play that shit, man.
Rippo.
I'm single playered out, bro. Like I only can play single player.
How are you gonna play
Ripper.
Forspoken and not play Spider-Man?
I played. What was the last two? It was Forspoken. What was the other? It was another one.
Ripper plays all the games that like everybody hates.
Yeah, I know.
I give him credit though. I give him credit.
What was the one I played? It was something I played right before. I think before or after that. That was a single player game. What was it? Oh, I can't remember what it was.
Yeah.
But I'm single. I only can play single player games in pockets.
Rippa,
Rippa.
Rippa, Titanfall 2. Titanfall.
I feel like
2.
Rippa would have loved Titanfall. Like if he got into it when it came out.
Listen,
like, that's a
I'm
Rippa kind of
telling
game.
you, bro. I'm telling you, it's never been. This is probably the hottest the game's been right now. And real quick, so Rolo, what do you really think we're getting an intertwinement of Titanfall and Apex Legends? Do you
I
think
feel
this
like
is
that.
happening?
I mean, like that's what the data miners are saying. I think it would be a bold move. I look. Obviously, Respawn is up to something. Like they know either they're going to come out with
Elden Ring. Yeah, my bad. I had to cut it. It was
they're
Elden
going to
Ring.
come out with wall running in Apex, or they're going to do some crazy shit. But I think they see Fortnite. Look, Fortnite is a beast. It's a juggernaut. But I think they kind of see that Fortnite, it's getting a little bit long in the tooth, and Fortnite has a million game modes. That's kind of what keeps the game alive. Not everyone plays Battle Royale all the time. They play all their custom islands and all that shit. So I think Apex needs something like that, and there's no better adversarial mode than Titanfall. Like if they added that to Apex, I mean, I would rather have an Apex or a Titanfall 3. But if they're going to basically make Apex like a platform and say there's Apex Legends and then there's Titanfall with Apex Predators, because that's one of the factions in Titanfall anyway, I'd be like, okay, like they're connecting the universes. That's cool. And if it gives us updates, if it gives us new content, if we can get the original Titanfall maps in Titanfall 2, man, I'd be all over that. I almost want to play Titanfall 1 just because the maps are so good.
They are. The mechanics are slightly, if I remember this correctly, but it's been so long since I played Titanfall 1. I feel like Titanfall 1 had slightly better mechanics, slightly, but maybe I'm wrong. I know
because the maps were better. The maps were better. That's why.
Mm-hmm. But Titanfall 2 is fantastic. And yeah, I'm telling you, Rippa, you'll fucking love this game, bro. I'm telling you, you and Melanie, both of y'all got to play it. I love it.
Mm-hmm.
It's so damn good. It's the best movement in any FPS ever created. Hands down, I will die on that hill. There's two hills I'll die on. Trump 2024 and Titanfall 2 has the best movement in any game ever. There we go. That's the hills I'm willing to die on right there. So we'll see. We'll see.
Hayden for another 10. If you've been to a Waffle House, you've probably witnessed a fight. Guess I hit that 24-hour. My clarified dono on Streamlabs was just saying no hate towards Kick or to Rumble. Well, thank you. Thank you for clearing that up, Hayden.
Yeah.
Hayden for another 10. Speaking of games, who's going to do a full Metal Gear playthrough? Start with PlayStation Original and then go through them in order.
Otacon. It's
Metal Gear. Metal Gear 3 is getting that remake.
Yeah.
The Patriots are taking everything over, Otacon.
They're not making any changes to it, are they?
It's a complete remake, so obviously it's going to be 100%.
Oh, it's a remake, not a remaster.
It's a remake.
Okay. Okay.
So
I'm
are they
scared
gonna
of the
keep-
term remakes these days.
Are they
I
going to
don't
try to
trust
bring in
remakes.
Kiefer Sutherland to do all the voiceovers again, or are they going to keep David Hayter?
If it's not Capcom doing a remake, I don't know if I trust it. I mean, that Capcom has its issues, but as far as the Resident Evil remakes, they're all fucking fantastic.
Yeah, they're kind of on their own.
All right, so the poll has 957 votes, and IHOP is winning by 2% over Denny's.
Oh.
Now it's 3%. So we got 40
Not bad.
votes left, with IHOP winning 38, Denny's 35, Waffle House 28. I think what we should probably do is we should probably run another one with IHOP versus Denny's head to head now.
The playoff, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So let's do that, and I'm gonna knock out some more super chats while you guys
right, go
vote.
for
But Rolo,
Yes, I do have to roll out here. I have to go pick up my better half right now. So you can follow us on Locked and Loaded Latinos on all different platforms. You can obviously check us out here on all the gaming streams. Joe's done with Tabletop, but you can check out Commander End. He just joined Commander End. He's been one of my boys for a long time. So go ahead and check him out on Tabletop. And it's great to be back, and I'll be back for the full show next week. But
hell yeah,
it's good seeing everybody again.
Yeah, good to see you, Rolo. Hey, are you gonna be available to play with us later, or are you out for the night?
Tonight, yeah, I'm out for the night, but I'll be back tomorrow for some Titanfall. So,
Okay, cool. All right.
Yep. Take
Later,
care,
Rolo.
guys.
Have a good one,
Chat.
man.
Love you guys.
Get you later.
All right, new poll is up. I'm gonna go refill my water, so handle it, Beardo.
Yeah.
Mike, you're in charge though.
What the fuck?
Please continue, Biro.
Okay. Thanks, Jay. Mike Hill for 5. IGN gave the first 4 episodes of Loki a 5. Not looking too good so far for Marvel.
No, it's not. Thank you for the super chat.
Was anybody surprised, really? True vintage R&B fan for $2. Hashtag block drunk freepio.
Well, if you really have to.
Here we go. Here's one. Beardo's Dick Tickler for $5. Beardo's holding on to that kindergarten joke harder than his hairline.
God dang.
Just like your wife was holding on to my dick 2 nights ago, you fucking idiot. Objectively a cat for $2. They should try calling Polish people Polacks. Did I say something?
Oh, man, that's pretty good.
Did I say something wrong? Sorry.
Keep going. Doing great.
Here we go. Here's another good one. Chris Benoit. Chris Benoit for 5. Hi, Steph. I'm in full agreement with you regarding Latinx. My wife and son said it one time, and I just had to take matter into my own hands.
Oh, no.
Thank you for the super chat. Chris Benoit.
Chris Benoit for another $2. I did it for Eddie. Viva la raza.
Oh my God.
Fucking childish, man.
Bexer for $5. So because they find my heritage language offensive, they took it upon themselves to change it. Yes, that's what happened.
Yep,
Space
the
Monkey.
Bagans did.
Yep. Space Monkey for a 199. Say Latinx equals loose voter. Eric K for $5. So glad a rude-eyes Muppetosis is not contagious. I would hate for the whole G&G team to catch it. Yeah, I don't want that shit.
I have enough itches.
Yeah. Cerberus for a 199. Said Rolo rant in brackets. Thank you. Hayden for 5. Wokester's dictionary keeps adding words, changing English definitions. They can't screw with languages like Spanish or Japanese as easily as they can with English. Space Monkey for a 199. Bungie's Marathon remake is doomed. I agree.
Hey, let's pull up Muppetosis real quick and play
Let's
that.
do it. Let's do it.
And then we're gonna talk about Naughty Dog firing people because fuck Naughty Dog. Just to be completely clear about that. But okay, so This is over on Tabletop. If you have not subscribed to Tabletop, they're closing in on 10,000 subscribers. Jed, do you want to kind of break this down really quick so people understand what they're watching that are not familiar, the uninitiated?
I would love to do that, but I'm also uninitiated, so I don't know what I'm getting into either.
Oh, you haven't seen this yet?
I haven't seen this yet, no. The Muppetosis meme, that was started by Eric K, I believe. It just, everything with Rudi's a meme, so he became a Muppet at one point. He looks like Kermit the Frog, apparently. That's my knowledge of the situation.
What?
All right, go ahead, play it. This is so funny.
Hi ho, Kermit the Fed here. It's not easy being green. There you go. This is bullshit. Why do you soak me, but you never soak Natalia? I'm doing my best. Around. Moo me ma. 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 Moo me ma.
Oh my goodness.
Wait, what's wrong with eating corn the long way? Oh my god, I've not gone full Kermit! I'm not even waving my arms! Around, I'm not a Muppet.
Muppetosis is a serious condition.
But we don't have to let this man suffer alone.
By subscribing to the channel or with a free gilded membership, you can help us raise awareness of this lonely man's struggles.
Join us in educating the internet about this crippling disease through the medium of memes.
Together, we can lift this man from the filthy pit of despair in which he lives.
Well done, Pete.
Rudai.
Poor Rudai. You know, I'm actually happy. I'm actually, you can hit it there. I'm actually happy they did that. So shout out to Tabletop. How many subscribers are they at right now?
Who cares? Full dangle for. I'm kidding.
And our right now the showdown between IHOP and Denny's. IHOP at 57%, Denny's at 43.
There we go,
Melanie
base.
proves that. Yeah, Melanie
Yes.
Oh man, good stuff. Shout out to Tabletop. Look at Jay. What were you eating, Jay? What were you
IHOP.
eating?
Celery.
Whoa.
Okay.
Just celery on its own? You dip it in peanut butter or hummus or anything? Hell yeah.
Okay.
I knew it. I knew it. Frugal Droogle for a $5.
Wait, we need a little over 300 subs on Tabletop. Let's go. Come on. Let's
get
go.
'em there. Let's get them there. Come on.
go.
For a Rudai. Frugal Dougal for a $5. Hey, Bungie Spanish was created by white people. All right. Axel Jensen for $2. Affluent white female liberal. AWFLs. Trogo the White for a $5. Holy Barbakavi comes on screen. Wow, Camelot has really let himself go. Has he? Has he let himself go?
Yo, Pop says, thanks for the laughs. I really need them right now. Sorry to be a downer. Thanks again, Geeks and Gamers. And chat, your hairline is fine, Beardo.
I know. Thank you. Brock for $2 says, gay. Thank you, Brock.
Gay. What's
Big
up,
Rod.
Brock?
What's up,
Brock?
Brock?
Dropping all those F5s in the chat. And just on the counter, we have 92 new members tonight. 8 more to hit the hundy.
Let's go.
8 more.
Let's go. Big Raj for a $1.99. I think it's a super sticker, so thank you for the $1.99. Eric K for $2. Jed, you must say meek or possums before you talk.
I heard a rumor that Meek has big old long hanging Orange-a-Gaunt TVs and doesn't like possums, so
Do the hair flip.
You're doing great,
Meek
Jed.
shame.
You heard it
You're
here
Do the
doing
hair
great.
flip again.
It just looks somebody snapping your neck, but nobody's there. That's what it looks like.
Runner for a 199. Bungie's been dead since Reach.
Reach was that the last Halo they were involved?
I believe so. Yeah, I believe so.
I loved Halo Reach so much. I loved Halo Reach.
Is Destiny 2 a scam?
I don't know. I've never played it. I bought Destiny 1 on launch day because I was excited about it. And I played it for about a week or two and never played it again. So I don't know anything about Destiny 2. I know like people like a Hijabi Gamer, you know, she's really big into Destiny, and I know a lot of people that like Destiny. I don't know, man. I could not get into Destiny. Did anybody here try Destiny at all when it came out?
I played both of them. I played both
Did
of them
you?
a lot. Yeah, I played Destiny 2 a lot. Yeah.
Okay.
Not like as a recent, but I played it a lot.
Yeah.
With all the expansions and stuff.
Nah, like when it went to I was done with it before it went because isn't it like free to play now?
It might be free to play, but the expansions you definitely have to pay for.
Yeah, you have to buy the expansion.
Yeah,
But like when I was still playing, there was no such thing as free. It wasn't free to play, obviously.
Yeah, I remember when Halo Reach came out, a lot of Halo fans didn't like it. I think time has been very kind to Halo Reach, especially with all the other releases that Halo's had. And I feel like Halo Reach is definitely something people look back on in a positive way now. But I loved it. I loved Halo Reach when it released.
Celluloid Dream for a 199. Jed is ginger and gay. Thank you, Celluloid Dream. Axel Jensen for $5. They made all the vampires black because of franchise tourists, only to have them get whipped by the white main character.
Yeah.
What are we talking about?
Castlevania.
Okay.
They decided to make the stories about slavery and fighting the patriarchy now. So that's the state of Castlevania.
Because of course.
Of course. Right here, we got Destiny 2. What is a scam now? But for a couple of years, it was fire. And then Hayden Wayne says Krigler had over 2,000 hours in Destiny 2. He uninstalled it tonight live on his show.
Whoa!
Like
damn.
There you go.
Damn.
Look at that.
That's crazy. I mean, it's like, when was the last time? Like, I guess the last
uninstalled on stream.
Yeah,
I uninstalled like every game I played.
I didn't uninstall Call of Duty on stream, but obviously with all the stuff that happened, you know, I did uninstall it, and I have not touched Call of Duty since. Now, I would love more than nothing to go back and play OG Black Ops if they would fix things.
I want to play Black Ops 3 Zombies.
Bro, I want to play Black Ops 1 Firing Range, Summit, Jungle with private matches. I want to do that so fucking bad, but the game is completely compromised with hackers.
Because of hackers. Yep.
You can't do it.
Yep.
It's so frustrating. So
it's unfortunate. And the thing is that Activision is still selling them for full price on Steam. So even if you just want to play the campaign and play it safely, you're still going to have to pay $70 on Steam to play the game. And if you want to play online, you want to try to play zombies mode with friends, well, you're going to risk getting your entire fucking PC bricked or all your accounts hacked, your IP address getting leaked. It's insane, man.
Mm-hmm.
It's still full
really
price.
Bad. Really bad.
Shadow saying for $5, I want a One Piece theme park. That'd be cool.
That'd be amazing.
Tony Morrow for a 199. Aaron Rodgers, Mr. Pfizer joke had me rolling.
Dude, I want to play it. I want to play it. I want to play it.
Do it.
Almost did a video.
And somebody pull it up. Somebody pull it up because I can't share. But the Pat McAfee but I'm saying their reaction, like you could tell they wanted to laugh. They wanted to laugh even more, but they couldn't even cover it up.
They was shaking his head.
They were both laughing. It was so funny because he just dropped it, you know, like casually, like Mr. Pfizer. It was so damn good, dude. And on ESPN. It happened on ESPN, which is the best part.
Good.
And the media has completely turned on Aaron Rodgers. I used to hate Aaron Rodgers because the media sucked up to him so much. And now, like since the COVID stuff, they've completely turned on Aaron Rodgers. They hate Aaron Rodgers now. You got it. You're right here. This is fucking
yeah.
great.
So let me know if you guys hear the volume. Do you guys hear the volume? Hold on.
Nope.
You guys getting volume? No
Nope.
volume?
No volume. No volume.
Okay, so what the fuck do I need to do? How do I how do
There's
I
a little button. There's a little button right there at the bottom. When you share, it gives you the share audio button that you have to click.
He might have the updated version of StreamYard. So it
Yep,
doesn't
I
have
got
a
it.
button.
I got it.
Yeah,
I got it.
It's
I
a
got it.
toggle
Okay.
on the side.
Okay.
All right. Here we go. All right,
So it's being shared.
Okay. Right here. Hang on.
You guys got it?
No. Nope. Somebody else fucking do it. Beardo's
Really?
fucking
I clicked the fucking share. I clicked it. I clicked the
Boomer-
thing.
Boomer Beardo. Boomer Beardo.
I clicked
Boomer
the thing.
Beardo. Boomer
Share it in
Beardo.
the chat.
Yeah.
Boomer Beardo. Let's try it again. Oh, wait, who'd I kick? Oh, I kicked Melanie because I was trying.
Boomer Jeremy.
Just hates women.
Share tab. Share a tab or screen.
This is a high
quality
here we go.
show.
This is a
I got
high
it. No, I
quality
did
show
it.
we're running
I
right
did it.
here.
I got it
Okay.
now. I got it now.
All right.
I got it
So
now.
Here we go. All right. So
hold on.
Let me
volume.
No sound.
No.
Nothing.
No.
Yeah, bro.
StreamYard,
That shit ain't
get your
coming
shit
through.
fucking together. Wake up.
Oh shit.
Wake the fuck up.
That is fucking funny.
Can you
Is
drop it
it
in the
muted?
private chat,
Yeah, drop it in the
Beardo?
private chat.
Or
No, I'm
if you
gonna
can
figure
manage
this
that.
shit out.
All right, so Naughty Dog.
Hold on.
Naughty Dog's not doing well.
Oh shit. Man.
I'll just keep eating my celery sticks till he figures out how to turn on the freaking sound.
Look, Jay. Look, Jay.
Or Hogan does it again.
No. Hold on. I got it now.
Horace
Hold on.
Hogan.
This time, I really got it. This time I got it. I swear to you, this time I got it. Here it is. I got it this time. Hold on. Audio.
I think there's some sentiment.
Yes, yes.
Let's go.
No. You don't have sound.
Shut
No
the fuck
sound.
up. Yes, there is. Okay.
All right, go ahead.
You guys ready? Here we go.
Yep.
Son of a bitch.
I think there's some sentiment that there's some sort of moral victory out there that we hung with the with the champs and that our defense played well and Pat didn't have a crazy game and Mr. Pfizer, we kind of shut him down a little bit. He didn't have his like crazy impact game. Obviously he had some yards and stuff, but I felt like for the most part we played really tough on defense, especially the last 3 quarters, and that was important.
He knows. He's got that little smirk on his face. He
We
knows.
got some ways to go, but I felt like we showed a lot of improvement. But we got to keep sticking together, and I felt like the guys after the game, did a good job. And
Pat's trying to pull it together.
There's some sentiment that.
All right, yeah.
Hold on. The reaction.
Kind of shut him down a little
love
bit.
it.
His like crazy impact game.
And look at
Obviously, he had,
Aaron.
yards and stuff. But
When he sees that they're
I felt like
dying.
for the most part, we played really tough on defense, especially the last 3 quarters. And, it's important for us. Offensively, we got some.
Dude, listen, I heard a theory out there, and I know this is not sports. We do our sports stuff on Sports Wars, but this is the topic that's transcended sports because of Taylor Swift and all that shit. And I heard a theory that this is not like that. It was on Fox Sports 1 actually. And basically, we're theorizing, and he theorized it for different reasons than I'm gonna theorize. But he basically said that he doesn't think that they're actually dating. That Kelsey and Taylor Swift, he doesn't think they're really dating. He thinks that it's a PR ploy because of how big the Chiefs are. Patrick Mahomes, #1 team. But I think it's a PR ploy because, again, when did we hear about Travis Kelsey and Taylor Swift dating? Right when his Pfizer commercial started to get traction.
Mm-hmm.
It was like a week before.
It was, but I'm saying, like, it was like,
and then
Yeah.
Jason Kelsey, Travis Kelsey, and they have a podcast, and Jason Kelsey like confirmed on the podcast, like, yeah, I'm pretty sure my brother's dating her. And then that Pfizer commercial rolled out about a week later.
Yeah, I think, and that's my point. Like, all of that seems very interesting because
Yep.
Travis Kelsey was a name that people like me and Beardo and Jay and Melanie knew, you know, because we follow fucking the NFL. He wasn't a transcendent figure. You know, he was a popular person within the world of sports. We all know who he was. He's a really good, you know, and
within
but
football,
now,
within the NFL, he was big. Yeah.
Right. But now, because of the Taylor Swift attention, she's the focal point of everything on the NFL right now. It's driving me crazy.
I heard Melanie was a Swiftie, though. Secret.
No. No.
Don't you play Set It Off before like your live stream?
I don't even know that song.
I don't know. Jay might have a point here.
I think Melanie's a closet Swiftie.
I think what they're trying to do is they want to try
And
to
she
get,
changed the
like,
subject really
Swifties
quickly. Just so
you know what?
know.
They want to
y'all
get
are pushing
Swifties
Melanie.
to watch the NFL. It's not going to happen. Celebrities
true.
always try to hide their relationships, and all of a sudden, this is just so front and center. But I saw a meme that said, between his commercial and dating Taylor Swift, his heart's going to be hurting
yeah, exactly.
one way or another.
Legion of Memers, can we get a Melanie Mac?
It is working to a certain extent. His jersey sales have skyrocketed 400%.
Oh yeah,
increase.
like I guess because like with music, I've talked about this. I know Taylor Swift as a country music singer. I liked her country songs back in the day. I didn't realize how big of a star she's become. Like it's massive how popular she is now. I don't know any of her songs. Like I don't know any of her big hits. I know her country songs. I don't know any of her big hits.
I
it's
like
crazy.
one song.
Yeah.
What
now we got bad blood, Jeremy.
Huh?
Now we got bad blood.
I can name one. What is it? Feeling 22. That's like the only one that I can.
I just remember that Yee, my man, interrupted her.
You mean yay? Yay.
Yee.
Yay. Yay.
It's Yee, man.
It's yay. It's yay, like Kanye.
No, it's
Yay.
Yee, like the Lord.
I don't know about that.
It doesn't matter. Jeremy's got a good clip of Yee, and when Taylor Swift walked up on stage, it's exactly what he said. I don't know if he could play it, but
that's fucking retarded.
President right there, man.
Oh man, yeah. This whole Taylor Swift thing is wild, man. I saw like an NFL memes. They were like, if they posted a picture of Taylor Swift, and they were like, me every time the NFL shows Taylor Swift, and it had a picture of Taylor, and then it kind of morphed into a picture of Kanye.
Have you seen the memes? It's like nobody's more upset about Taylor Swift getting all this attention than Brittany Mahomes. And it shows Brittany Mahomes hanging out in the booth, and she's just hating life.
I can't stand her. I can't.
Oh, she's the worst.
So, yeah, but anyway, for more sports topics, go over to Sports Wars and subscribe to that channel. Shockingly enough, we didn't lose viewers when we were talking about that. That's interesting right there. That's interesting.
Shout out Ripaverse.
There you go.
MMA
unblocked, man.
MMA Crease King for a $5. Hey Jeremy, me and a friend did a video with Critical Drinker last week. Is okay to drop the video in the chat? We're joining the fight to save pop culture.
Yeah. What? Let me know. Well, it's not gonna pass. It'll be automatically withheld. But I got no problem if some of our mods can get a hold of that link and share it. That's no problem at all, bro. MMA Crease King's good people. Can we share Gary's tweet? He shared it 27 minutes ago. There's no fucking way that this is really. Yes, there's no fucking way. There's no way that's real. Is this really in Ahsoka? This is, I guess, I don't know if it's a spoiler, but who cares? Fuck this show.
Talking about the Lord of the Rings thing.
Yes. Yeah. What?
What even is that?
It's a rip off from Lord of the Rings.
But who the fuck is that even supposed to be?
That's supposed to be the father from the Mortis Blade arc, I'm guessing.
Why does the dude on the right look like Captain America?
Have they been flirting with that idea in the show? I haven't watched the show.
I have no idea. I haven't seen
They said one line about it.
Yeah,
that is
definitely
crazy.
looks like
Does the dude on the right not look like Captain America?
It kind of
He looks
does.
like
He's got the helmet and the mask and everything.
He looks like a stone man. Okay, that's what he looks like.
But anyway, I'm sure
He
that
looks
this
like a
will be
Disney
discussed.
Star Wars fan. That's what he looks like. Staring.
This is man, what a disaster. Now I just want to watch Lord of the Rings. So anyway, you can stop sharing now. What a disaster. Holy crap.
Fucking idiot. Jay Schwabach over on Locals for a 50. Beardo, what is the craziest thing you've ever hidden in your beard? I know you have, so don't lie. Ripa, same question to you.
I ain't hear shit.
There was one time in high school they tried to it was my senior year. They stuck as many pencils as they could into my beard. I don't know how many pencils. It was like 12 pencils or something like that.
What the hell?
Yeah, it is what it is. I was the only one in high school that can grow a beard. So
I got news.
I was like one of the same ones too.
A feline named for JJ for $5. What game or sequel or movie would you be willing to spend a week with Biden for? What game sequel or movie sequel would you be willing to spend a week with Biden for?
None. I mean, I don't know.
That's
Are
tough.
they saying like?
That's tough. Like hypothetically, what game? What like? If there was a game sequel or movie sequel, which one would it be that you would be willing to spend a week with Biden for?
Tomb Raider, Last Revelation, Chronicles, and Angel of Darkness remaster bundle.
Titanfall 3.
I think if they told me, Beardo, you couldn't play Spider-Man 2 unless you spent a week with Biden, I would probably do it.
Joe Biden?
Wow,
Yeah,
that's
what the heck? What does spending a week with Joe Biden do? He's gonna trip and fall, drool on himself. He probably has diarrhea in his pants. So what are you supposed to do? You supposed to feed him baby food for a week? Like what's the whole thing here?
You've got to change his diaper.
Honestly, it would be
Hunter
more
Biden
painful.
might be there, and there might be a party.
It would be more painful.
Oh, if he's there, there's gonna be some crack involved.
It would be more painful to spend a week with Kamala Harris because
this is true.
Oh my god,
you'd have to hear her talk. Yeah.
Well, there's one easy way to shut up Kamala, and she's pretty expert at that, so that wouldn't be too bad.
Ooh,
I want to.
Damn,
that was a deep cut right there.
Damn,
let's go, Jed
Savage tonight. I appreciate it.
Punch Out. That's what I want.
What?
Mike Tyson Part 2 Punch Out.
Why wouldn't you Mike Tyson's Punch Out Part 2?
Yeah.
I spent too much time with Biden. I'm not even like
Punch Out Part 2 Mike Tyson.
Yeah,
that's the game I got.
Why did he word it like that? Punch Out Part 2 Mike Tyson.
And no wonder I got blocked in Ripper's chat. We block all retards here. Sorry, Jay, you gotta go.
I'm really looking forward to Part 8 Tekken.
Can't wait for 3 Titanfall. I can't wait.
God dang
it. You know what, Jay? Just keep eating your stick celery, okay?
Yeah. I'm trying not to eat the long way. So it's pretty difficult.
Irish Jedi for $5. You did good, kid. I would love to see a short campaign with Jeremy Ryan, Nick Disparu, and Epic Mike.
Oh yeah.
There you go.
Fun.
Shout
That
out.
was fun. I had fun. I'm glad everybody enjoyed it. That's all I care about.
Greedo Gaming for a $1.99. Pin and Foe. Fear the Beardo 2023. Thank you, Greedo Gaming. MMA Crease King for a $5. Jeremy and Jay, if you guys are coming to Space Center Houston, stop by Main Event. They have laser tag, video games, a sports bar located in Webster, Texas. That's my hood. Shout out.
I won't be driving, but okay.
Shadow saying for a $1.99. This sounds like a Mortal Kombat fatality. Matthew Fashion for a $5. So I have always wondered this, but in America, can you sue a company or person for anything? I know in Canada you can't. Pretty much, yeah.
You can sue anybody for
You
anything.
can sue anybody.
Doesn't mean
Yeah.
you're gonna win, but you can pretty much sue fucking anybody for fucking
Correct.
anything.
Yeah. Escape from Barbie Land for $5. This is a part 1, so I'm gonna need to find the part 2. I don't know if Jed, if you want to paste it right next to it, if you have it. Okay, thank you.
It's right next to it. Yep.
Thank you. Says, as someone who has been diagnosed with Asperger's syndrome, a type of autism, since I was a toddler, you're worse than me. Ripa is based for blocking Jay. Also, the recent video response, Jay, posted today to it is the exact energy as Jimmy Kimmel's mean tweet segment. Ouch.
Oh,
yeah.
Thank you.
Big gulps, huh?
Big gulps, huh? All right, Jed, pull up the Last of Us 2. Naughty Dog bullshit. And you keep reading, Beardo. I just wanted to get Jed to go pull that up.
Brown Gaijin for a $5. Jay, I swear that
Gaijin.
we will...
Gaijin, not Gaijin.
I thought he was making a gay joke. Brown Gaijin for a $5. Jay, I swear that we will overload Rippa's servers on your behalf.
Not
And
happening.
when
Not happening. It's not happening.
Listen. I'm gonna go live.
I'm Guatemala. Don't worry.
I'm gonna go live. I'm going live that night, and we're gonna fucking do it. And then if I got to, I'll call Gary, and Gary will go live, and he'll have 10,000 people watching. Fuck that. We're gonna destroy Rippa.
Not
Fuck
happening.
him.
Not
So
happening.
We got this. We got this. So
Look at the confidence, huh?
Yeah.
Let me
Thank
finish
you.
the chat from Brown
Thank you.
Gaijin. Or is it Gaijin? Fuck.
Gaijin.
Son of a bitch.
All I know is Team Rippa, like Rippa's oh my god, staff said they're gonna get me a free hoodie. That's all I'm saying. You probably didn't even know that.
Anyways, once we overload Rippa's servers on your behalf, and when the smoke clears, all he will find is his brand new Lambo.
These boys
I'd rather
want
have
to
a
ride
Lambo.
Lamborghini so fucking bad. But no, you're not crashing the site for a third time. We're getting it out. We won't go 3 for 3.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. You want me to keep going, or you want to do this Naughty Dog thing?
Go for a few more minutes.
Okay.
Go for another few minutes.
Jay Saggy Orangutan Titties for a
God damn
$1.99. May
They're
the
not
best
saggy,
team.
nor am I an orangutan.
May the best team win, Jeremy. Gig 'em, gig 'em.
Gig 'em. There we go. That's this
Jay-
week. That's this week. They've been waiting for that all night. They've been like, when's she gonna say the gig 'em part? Oh, look, she said it. She said it. She said the thing. She said the
Yay,
thing.
I did it.
She Vadered.
She Vader.
Jay's Saggy Orangutan Titties for another $1.99. Cowgirls defense carrying my team to first place in the league.
Look at this comment. Corner poker. Keep eating that
That's-
celery, Jay.
I've probably been doing it in the mic. Sorry. I'll mute myself.
Fix your mic.
Fix
Mountain Mutt.
it. Fix
Fix the mic.
All right, let's read that one real quick. I just want
Mountain Mutt for
Go ahead.
$5. Was this the same lady who was the...
All right, he didn't listen, so I'll just kick him from the call. Anyway, so let's talk about the last.
You said finish reading it. You literally
fucking-
said finish reading it.
I was just fucking with you, Beardo.
How am I supposed to know that?
All right, go ahead, finish.
No, I'm good.
I was gonna kick you if you started reading. All right, so Naughty Dog is reportedly laying off at least 25 developers, most whom are quality assurance contractors. The Last of Us multiplayer spinoff is said to be basically on ice, although is not completely canceled. So, by the way, Steph, you're hitting those keys.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Loud. She's so loud.
Didn't realize it wasn't me.
Yeah, so I saw this story, and again, I want to be perfectly clear. While I will celebrate the fact that Naughty Dog is struggling in any capacity whatsoever, I obviously don't like to see people lose their job. That always sucks. But at the same time, my example when I was on Daily is I said, all right, so the people that are working there have decided that they're going to stick with Neil Druckmann through all of his bullshit and all of his nonsense. Totally fine, by the way. Would those same people stay there if Neil Druckmann was a Trump supporter? No, probably not. At least some of them. You know what I mean? How many times have we seen these people that they will distance themselves from someone that doesn't have the right politics? So by definition, you're saying that when you're connected to someone, you're co-signing everything they say, apparently. So is that the standard we're going to operate here with? And that's completely unfair. And I don't fucking care, because fuck Naughty Dog after what they did to me and so many other people out there. I will always celebrate them struggling in any capacity whatsoever. Because again, I even said this, like, dude, if you wanted to claim my videos, if you wanted to do a takedown of the video, while I probably wouldn't like it, I can understand it. Taking down leaked material that can be harmful to your business, I can at least understand it. You struck people's YouTube channels.
Well, no, it wasn't
Struck
even
them.
that. It was that they struck people for fucking like.
I talked about it.
Not even
I
fucking like
talk-
showing any fucking thing. Like that's
Yes.
fucking crazy. Like,
Wow.
I didn't even show the leaked footage, and they struck me, and I could not live stream for a month while I had to challenge everything. And then Ryan had 2 strikes on his channel. Geeks and Gamers Play had a strike, as had multiple strikes. There's so many of the people out there that and it's all because, again, if you want to claim them, I get it. You can definitely make a case like, hey, this is leaked material. We don't want this going out. Okay, I get it. Striking fucking channels. And again, striking, be clear, you get 3 strikes and it takes your entire channel down on YouTube. It's next level. Of course, I lost my entire Twitter account for a year and a half because of this. You know, and to be fair, to be fair, I kept reposting it every time they take it down.
We'll share that fucking Scott.
I'll shut. Yeah, I'll fucking find it right now. Just somebody
Oh
Google.
my God, that
somebody on the
meme
stream
was
Google
so
big
fucking legendary, man.
Big Papa Pump Abby, or something like
God,
that.
it was so
And, like,
fucking legendary.
but every
bro.
time, like, I swear they probably took it down like probably 20 times, and I kept reposting it, and I would tag at fuck Naughty Dog every time. And they finally just took my whole fucking account down. And I was like, I mean, I probably deserved it, but, you know, I just kept doing it, though. I kept doing it.
That fucking
But
picture was gold, man. God damn, man.
Yeah, I heard that. And yeah, so I lost my Twitter account for like a year and a half, but I finally got it back when Elon bought Twitter. So me and Jay texted me. He's like, hey, because how many times did you appeal your DMCA claim, Jay?
6 times.
Yeah, and then
or
you
5
finally,
or 6, and then finally it just happened. It just worked.
Yeah, and
I was like, dude, get your account back, man. I don't know what happened, but I got mine back.
And to be clear, Dan Vass still doesn't have his original account back, and fuck Dan Vass.
He
deserves
probably
it,
don't know
so.
how to fill out the right form. Let's be
Yeah,
honest.
he is
the
from
guy
Brazil.
like didn't know who
listen.
Chris Benoit was. He didn't fill out the right.
I'm
I got
gonna
salary flakes on my mic.
I'm gonna have to call out Ripa, because Ripa acted like it was a big deal that Dan sent him a $200 Brazilian super chat. Yeah, congratulations. Dan sent you like $3. Okay, that's all he fucking did. He sent you like $3 fucking dollars. It's bullshit. Has Dan ever come into anybody's chat and sends him like, it looks like a big super chat? Like, oh man, Dan, he's a
It's
big
red.
deal. It's red. Oh yeah. Go ahead and look up what that equals USD. It ain't big. It ain't much at all. And that's not the first time Dan's heard that. But
Whoa.
Damn.
I think Jeremy's mad because Dan posted that weird clip of Jeremy's thing that he said about.
So it is a
I didn't even know he did that, but fuck him.
It is a 19-cent ratio. So to every $1 American is 19 cents in Brazil.
Yeah. What kind of crap is that?
Oh, no, actually, sorry. $1 in Brazil is 19 cents to USD.
Yeah. I love you, Dan. But yeah, so anyway, back to this. Does anybody have any thoughts on this? Shut up, Jay. Shut up.
One of my first, that was I believe, if I'm not mistaken, and I'm pretty sure people that watched me back then, I think Factions on Last of Us was one of the first games I fucking streamed.
Really?
Yeah, not even. I used to play the fuck out of the original Last of Us multiplayer 4v4. Me and my partners, which people don't like me to say that, would play the fuck out of that damn game, man. And I'm not saying that this would have fucking got me into it, because fuck those fucking guys, man. But I was actually, when I was still considering, because Last of Us was one of my favorite games, buying it, I was like, if it didn't have Factions on, I'm probably not even fucking interested in it. So this shit doesn't surprise me, though, because I don't think they're doing as well financially as they had been pretending that they were.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, because Last of Us 2 had over a $200 million budget tied to it. So the amount of sales that they have to generate just to break even alone is just astronomical, because of this direction that they're taking with just everything being so cutscene centric and mocap and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I mean, Last of Us 2 had a huge first few week sales numbers, and they reported them like crazy, like it was like 4 or 5 million or whatever it was. And I don't remember if they ever followed up after those opening numbers. I don't think they ever did.
They have since. So after 2 years, it hit 10 million units sold. Now, that's kind of weird that they waited 2 whole years, because for the first one, they did just over a year and they reached 8 million units sold in the first year, just over the first year of the first one getting sold. So that's a long-term difference between the two releases. And they still haven't released anything really at all about the remaster of Part 1, which was a disaster. The PC port on that is one of the worst things I've ever seen. But yeah, this is just evidence of what you all were saying when Last of Us Part 2 initially came out, is financially, this isn't as viable as they pretended it would be. It's not as successful as they pretended it was going to be. So yeah, if Last of Us Part 2 and the remaster and the influx from HBO was really as stimulating as Naughty Dog claimed, this wouldn't be happening. So it's just vindicating evidence.
And I want to say, like, the remaster collector's editions, people received those with boxes that were all busted and broken, and they weren't sending them replacements. It was just terrible all around.
Oh, there was some really bad stuff, and the glitches and the bugs in Part 1 were just weird. I talked to Beardo about this a few times.
I'm looking it up.
It glitched Joel to
I got it right here.
Bring it up here. This is what Joel looked like in Part 1 for whole playthroughs for people.
Okay.
This is so if you guys remember the infamous Arkham Knight launch for PC, the PC port for Arkham Knight, well, Naughty Dog thought it'd be a good idea to use the same company, third-party company, to do a PC port for their Last of Us whatever remake for PC. And this was one of the glitches that players would come across. I'm sharing my screen right now, Jeremy.
Are you? There it is. Okay.
This is one of the glitches that you can come across in the game. Is
Shout out.
Yes. Trudeau, baby.
Blackface Joel.
I respect that. I respect
Blackface Joel.
100%.
I'm a fan.
I respect that.
You know what?
Well, look at his eyes.
The irony, though, the irony for a company who does so much virtue signaling that they're going to fucking port their PC version, and then this happens.
The Trudeau special, bro. I respect that. I really do.
Man. Okay. Neil Druckmann, perhaps I've treated you too harshly.
Oh man.
That's fantastic. That's good stuff. But yeah, so that's the latest on Naughty Dog and their struggles. We'll see what happens with that. Again, I have no sympathy for Naughty Dog at all. And until again,
I feel like if that shit ain't got here by now, they're not coming out with no motherfucking multiplayer for that game, man. I just don't see it happen.
Yeah. Is there a third game that's still supposed to come out? There is.
Supposedly.
According to Neil Druckmann, there is. I can't.
I hope not.
I especially with like the TV show's not moving in the right direction. The momentum is dwindling from that. Obviously, Last of Us 2 did not do very well. They lied about it. I think overall, I need people to look this up right now. I want to say Last of Us Part 1 with the remasters and all that did well over like 25 million altogether with like the original release and the re-releases and all that. I think
the franchise as a total has hit 37 million units sold.
Okay, there you go. So that's where the first one's at. The second one didn't even come close, and where you look at that bump that they had, you know what I mean? Like, because The Last of Us Part 1 was one of the greatest games like of the generation. Everybody loved it. It was a next level game.
Oh, it's amazing.
It's fun.
I don't like those kind of games. I got to be honest with you.
Really?
What kind?
You gotta
what do you mean?
think and solve puzzles.
What do you mean, you people?
Puzzle games are the best, man.
Oh yeah, and the puzzles aren't even that integral. It's the story, man, that I love.
See, you guys are talking about how it sucks. So why would I pay?
What?
You're like, yeah, the puzzle ain't even that great.
No, I said the puzzles aren't even that essential of an aspect. It's a story.
You said that's the same thing. Means not great.
Thanks, Jay.
Where's your dictionary, man? Because you're using the rewritten ones by these woke people, if that's your logic.
Whoa! Oh, man. Be careful, Jed. He will ruin your life with one tweet.
Now, as long as he spells it correctly and defines it correctly, I'm all right with it.
Funny joke.
Jay, all I want to know is, are you playing that integral Fortnite with me later?
Yeah.
All right, that one's right up your alley, right? Pretty
Yeah.
colors, bright
Pretty
colors.
much.
Yeah.
Jay, did you play the Arkham games?
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
You did.
What? Oh, then you would have no problem with The Last of Us.
Yeah, those are way more
I
puzzle.
don't like
heavy.
zombies, man. They're weird.
Keeps a change in the goalpost and why he doesn't like this.
I know.
It's the puzzles. Wait, you're okay with puzzles?
Nobody
No,
listens
it's
to
the
Jed,
zombies.
so just let him talk. This is his moment to shine.
I think that was the first time Jay said Jed's name correctly, because usually it's Jim.
Ooh,
Yeah.
true.
Celluloid
He's
Dream.
growing
okay.
on me. He's growing on me.
Celluloid Dream's yelling at me because he wanted me to show the live action ODST trailer. So
I've
if
got
somebody
it.
can pull that up,
Go for it.
And then there's the have you guys seen the Titanfall trailer? The original Titanfall trailer? That's one of the best fucking trailers. Like, I love it. It's so
been a
damn
long
good.
time since I've seen it. I don't even remember it.
So good. But yeah, we'll play the live action ODST trailer for Celluloid Dream, so he'll quit yelling at me.
There you go.
He's always yelling at me. I don't know when the last time I saw this one is. So
Jay, you're weird. Sorry, Chad.
All right.
I don't do well on gaming streams.
Go
I was
ahead.
just trying to be a little different, but I'll just be quiet.
Full screen it. Let's go. All right, here we go. Halo.
Mature.
Hey, remember when they used to care about video games? Look at
Oh
this
yeah,
shit.
good times.
That's so good. Man,
so good.
that is a trailer.
That was when Bungie
right
was
there.
cool.
Yes. Holy shit, that was good.
Some
Man.
better effects than Disney Star Wars.
Yeah, I mean, seriously, like that. I'm more invested in that than anything on Disney Plus right now for sure. But yeah, that's good stuff right there. So there you go, Celluloid Dream. Now are you
There you
happy?
go.
Now you can
Celluloid
send like a
Dreamer.
$2 super chat calling me a fig. Go ahead and do it, Celluloid Dream.
Can I show a trailer that dropped last night?
No.
Okay.
No, go ahead. Yes,
are
you
you sure?
can.
Are you
Yeah,
sure?
you can.
This dropped
Is
last
it gonna
night.
be Spider-Man? Is it gonna be Spider-Man?
Please don't be Spider-Man, man.
Oh,
It might
We
be.
are Spider-Man.
Whoa! So Melanie saw it.
Yeah, it was gay.
Yo, are you trying to make Rippa leave? Are you trying to make Rippa leave?
It was cool. It's fucking cool. It's cool.
You're trying to make Rippa leave?
Hater. This is cool. So this dropped last night. On Monday Night Football. This is a CGI trailer for Spider-Man 2, which comes out in 16 days, by the way. So yeah, I mean, let's check it out. You guys should be getting
It does
volume.
look good. It does look good.
The most impressive part of this trailer is how badass Venom looks.
The city's being torn apart. I don't know if I'm strong enough to save it. Do I have what it takes to protect the people I love? You never gave up. Never backed down. Neither will I. This is my power. My responsibility. I am Spider-Man.
Well, one of you are.
One of them is. One of them is. But man, dude, Venom looks so fucking cool, man. One of the only things I hope in this game is we already know we're gonna play as Miles Morales and Spider-Man. I just hope that we get to play as Venom. That'd be so cool.
Yeah, I mean, I do think it does look good. It does look good, and
Venom is awesome.
So let's see here.
But do you think it's going to be confusing for people with the Venom powers of Miles Morales and Venom the villain?
I don't think so.
Fucking retarded. So retarded.
Yeah, it won't be game of the year, but you know,
it has a shot.
No, it doesn't.
It has a shot. It ain't gonna be fucking Breath of the Wild 2, Breath of the Wild wannabe.
I mean, Titanfall 2 should win game of the year, motherfucker.
It might win comeback player of the year.
It
Comeback
needs to win
play
game
of the year. Or
Game of the year.
Fuck.
Jay, what do you think?
I got NFL on my mind.
Jay, what do you think? Exactly. Appreciate that, Jay. Yeah, that's the smartest thing you said all night. Yeah. I mean, I agree, but
Yep. Makes sense.
yeah.
Yeah.
You muted my mic, you piece of crap. No respect around here. I don't know what to say. I'm terrible on these gaming streams. I should just leave when Rolo leaves. I'm just listening to y'all like gush over stuff. I have no idea what you're talking about.
You want to talk about?
Sea of Thieves?
Yeah, I'm a pirate, and I have my own ship. I named my ship the Galactic Star Cruiser, and like I took on a bunch of bad guys and won. It was awesome.
Good job,
Congratulations, Jay. Good job,
Thank
Jay.
you.
We're proud of you.
Hey, man. I'm successful, okay?
Krista said there was that time at Disney that like you dropped like your drink, and then the employee was like, "Did someone drop their ice cream?"
Yeah, that's pretty bad. It was pretty embarrassing. I'm like 6'4", 270.
Yeah.
And they probably were looking. They probably were looking for my helmet.
Did someone
Sir, did you drop
their
your helmet
ice-
somewhere?
That's fucked.
It was a push-up pop, man. Dude, it was a push-up pop. And I just put too much force and the freaking thing shot out like a pimple. It just like flied off. And I was like so defeated. I'm so glad it didn't hit anybody in the side of the face. And then the worker comes over and goes, "Oh, did somebody drop their ice cream?" Of course, Krista's standing right there laughing. And I'm like, "Yeah, sorry about that. Now let me watch you clean it up." I still didn't get my ice cream.
That's rough, man.
It was a rough day. That was a rough day. They didn't even give me another one. They they should have.
Wow.
Y'all never had push-up problems?
What?
No.
Push-ups like the exercise?
Push-up pop problems.
Oh.
It's a push-up pop. It's a pop with a stick in it, and you push up.
I know what you're talking about.
I didn't eat much candy as a child.
Those
It's not candy. It's ice cream. You get it from the ice cream man.
Yeah.
Still.
Didn't they make like some Flintstone joints?
Yeah,
They
the
did.
orange one,
Yeah, the orange
Flintstone
joints. Yeah,
ones.
that's one I remember.
I
Yeah.
love
Yeah.
those.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Yep.
Well, I had a problem.
You don't know your own strength.
That's right. I do. I'm strong.
Thanks, Jay.
Thanks, Jay.
That's all my gaming content that you're gonna get from me.
Subscribe to Drunk 3PO.
Hey, there's a good video of me and Ripple just uploaded today.
Mountain Mutt for $5. Was this the same lady who was slime bombing the ride seats? Jay, that's talking about the ladies who were having fun on the
so
roller
there's a
coasters.
new kink going around. For some reason, there are women that have lost interest in men, and so they are sexually attracted to roller coasters, and they have a website on how you can have sex with a roller coaster and where to properly insert
and they show up
parts
in
of the roller
groves.
coaster in your
just her facial expression
in your orifice or wherever in your vagina, like wherever they get
in
and
the
then-
in the this.
Yeah, that's
in the
right.
this
They're
thing.
like, I'm riding a roller coaster and I want the knuckle lover. So it's like, I don't get it. Like, there's like all these women, and so they're putting.
And they show up in groups, though. They show up in groups.
They-
and
yeah,
they all
they
do it
post on
together
Twitter.
on the roller
Girls'
coaster. Yeah, and they do it on the roller coaster together.
Yeah, and
Wow.
then they take picture of the juice they left behind and post it on like social media. It's disgusting.
This is a true story.
Yeah, and then we saw what the women look like. Well, I gotta tell you, they ain't missing the buffet.
They let's say they hang out at the Ron Royce
That is disgusting. That's
It's
the most disgusting thing I've ever heard.
It's
or
hard.
the Roy Rogers. They hang out at the Roy Rogers, right, Jay?
So yeah, Chris Christie. So there was like there was some there was some theme park.
Well, that's just
God,
gay.
dang it. And they wanted them to be aware of what's going on and where this group was going to be next. This group of women to not take your kids there. They've been reporting this group to like the proper authorities and stuff, saying you can't. It's disgusting. Like they can't be doing that. So yeah, so we talked about it on a live stream. Yeah, great content over there.
Imagine getting on the roller coaster after them.
Yeah. Imagine if you're a child getting on that roller coaster.
Oh.
Yeah, that's
This is not okay. It's just not.
It's not.
And
It's too much information that I wish I didn't know, but I'm glad I know because I ride a lot of roller coasters.
Yeah.
Gross.
Yeah.
It makes me not want to ride them.
Imagine getting on the Velocicoaster. You're like, man, this person sweated a lot.
Oh.
Makes any ride into a water ride.
They got really sweaty on the Hulk.
Yeah, you've taken it a bit too far.
I'm never leaving the house again. Like, I'm just never, I'm gonna stay here. I'm never leaving. Like,
That's nasty.
people are fucked up and weird, man.
Yeah.
Like they just are, and they keep like embracing these fucking freaks. You know, like they
Yeah.
keep like
The
telling
internet
them that
just
they're-
keeps bringing them together. That's all. Somebody
it's
throws something
true.
out there. Does
Reddit.
anybody else like having sex with roller coasters? And then they get a whole group together. Like Melanie said, it's Ladies' Day. We're heading to SeaWorld.
Oh.
Damn, that's fucking weird.
That's just bad.
Shout out Ripiverse.
Imagine where you have to be mentally to think that like that's a good time.
Yeah, it's not
I
good.
can't even comprehend. That's
Viper
people out
Chief,
there, man.
Viper Chief in the chat says something very disturbing, but hey,
that's
he says he wants to have sex with the Barbie ride. So maybe there are freaks out there that want to do this kind of stuff.
But it's Viper Chief. Are we surprised?
I have a. Here's my
No.
response to Viper Chief.
Shut up, silly woman.
Jessica in the chat says, "Make shaming great again."
No, and that's what I said. That's what I said on High T. Let's bring back bullying. Let's bring back fights in high school. Come on, let's beat each other up and bully each other. Let's call each other names.
Melanie
man.
bullies people. I don't like it. Then
Uh,
she says, "Subscribe to my Bible channel."
I try. Subscribe to my Bible channel.
I'm sorry. I thought it was funny.
Overall locals, Jay Schwalbach for 50. Jeremy,
50.
What is the craziest thing you've hidden in your pubic hair? I mean beard. Hold on.
That was good. That was good. That was good.
He's not done. He's not done.
I bet
Jay
he's
Schwalbach
not.
for 50. Jeremy, What is the craziest thing you've hidden in your pubic hair? I mean beard. I mean pubic hair. I mean beard. Same. Who cares? Just answer the damn question.
Fucking Schwalbach, dude. What the hell? The weirdest thing is I can't even think of anything witty. What the fuck? How do I respond to that? I got roasted. I'll take it. I'll own it. You win, Schwalbach. You sent me money. I'll take it. Fucking Schwalbach.
Eric Stratton for a 777. Searched Med Research PubMed found 5 articles of this vaginal injury to younger girls and women on water slides over the past 20 years. Well, what'd you find?
Yeah.
What'd you find? Anything good? Anything worth talking about? Sketch for $2. Jay, do pigs fly?
Yeah.
Chad Layton for $5. When are we getting a "Don't Tread on Me" patch in the store?
Ooh.
There you go. You got a ooh from Steph. So there you go.
Yeah.
That means we probably need it.
And flags, maybe.
Hey, whatever you, Krista, do whatever you want over there. I don't give a damn. That's dangerous. That's dangerous, giving them that much power.
Vexers for $5. The only way a baby can be a man is if he eats it.
Maybe you should have skipped that one.
Thank you, Vexers. Escape from Barbie Land for $5. Thoughts on tomorrow, October 4th, the 30-minute long national emergency broadcast test and their conspiracy theories.
Is this supposed to be 30 minutes?
My dad literally texted me before the show started. He goes, "Hey, by the way, you're going to get emergency broadcast on your phone. You might want to turn off the notification."
So it's within the time frame of 30 minutes. It's going to be a 30-second
Yeah,
alert.
it's like a little blip. It's not. Yeah, it's not supposed to be last.
But it's going to happen in a 30
It's still bullshit.
It's
bullshit. It's still bullshit. But it's not. It's not like going to be for 30 minutes.
No, it's a test. It's just going to be a test for Plandemic 2.0.
Yeah, exactly.
Just wait.
Exactly.
Next election cycle.
Travis Kelsey's going to pop up on our phone and tell us to jab.
Jab.
Mr. Pfizer.
Mr. Pfizer himself. Astral Chain in the chat says, "Are we starting with weird super chats?" No, definitely do not send super chats saying weird shit. Don't do it.
No, don't.
Do
I would never want to take money.
No, we would never read them either. Motorlicious for $2. Ask the ATF about Terrence Yankee. Jay Saggy Orangutan Titties for a 199. Craig, Dak is from my area. I love him, but who dat?
Who dat?
Who dat? Motorlicious for another 5. Seriously, ask the ATF about Terrence Yankee. Black Lives Matter, right? Also ask them where they hid the Whitewater documents. Thank you. Jay Saggy Orangutan Titties for a 199. F Naughty Dog and Dave Filoni. Ira
I'm okay with that. I'm okay with. By the way, we got a 20 from Hayden. It's shit clown dog is what Hayden said. Shit clown dog. And then Stephen Wasick for 20 says, for fuck's sakes, people, it's spelled Ahsoka. Ahsoka. It's one thing to meme on it. It's another for everybody to constantly be butchering it as Ashaka. How hard is it to take 5 goddamn seconds to check the proper spelling? Holy F, man. Well, damn. Stephen Wasick's pissed about this one.
Stephen Wasick is an Ashoka fan.
He's pretty pissed off, and I can appreciate it.
Biggie time.
Mad Dog Gamer for 10 says,
Yep.
Thank you, Mel, for confirming what I've been saying about games. It's all about catering to California and normies. Meanwhile, Nintendo has been killing it lately because they know how to make money. Or because they have the money. They know who has the money.
There we go.
Like, again, Nintendo, I think Nintendo is all like, I've heard people want Nintendo go third party forever and a day. I think it would be the end of the gaming industry if Nintendo went third party. It would just ruin gaming. It would to make Nintendo third party. I never want that to happen. The day it happens will be a sad day, and I don't think it will at this point. Thankfully, with the Switch success and everything else they have going on with their handheld stuff, but yeah, if Nintendo went third party, it would ruin gaming as a whole in general. I think it would ruin it.
Hayden for $10. Those asking, Bungie made Destiny and Destiny 2. Krigler had enough with their recent stunt coverage at the beginning of Tuesday night's main event tonight. Can we get a quick recap since I'm apparently unable to super chat now?
What was it about the whole Bungie? I don't know the specific.
I mean, we kind of already talked about it, right?
Yeah. We did talk about
and we
the
talked
Bungie,
about Adam uninstalling it.
So we're talking about he wanted to recap on the whole Bungie controversy today or yesterday.
For those asking, Bungie made Destiny and Destiny 2. Krigler had enough with their recent stunt coverage at the beginning of Tuesday night's main event tonight. Can we get a quick recap since I'm apparently unable to super chat now?
Got you. Okay. Yeah, so we covered that whole story.
We did talk about it earlier, Hayden. Thank you for the 10. The Tactician Musician for a $10. We need Ryan and Jeremy to react to Ghost Stories English dub clips. The anime bombed in Japan, so they said English team could do what they wanted. It's full of hundreds of dark jokes. Nothing was safe.
Nothing was
safe. That'd be interesting. Anime change for $10. Let's get Jay's History of Pirates to 5,000 subscribers.
Hey, we're like 25 away. That would be awesome. That's like my favorite YouTube. That's my favorite YouTube channel that I love.
Yeah, you put out some great stuff, man. Yeah, everyone definitely should subscribe.
Appreciate it.
Jay does a really good job over there.
Do like mini movies and stuff. It's like we have a lot of fun.
Yep.
So I'd love to get more guests to record some of the stuff. So
Hayden Wayne for 20 on Streamlabs. If I get to play as Venom, like I gotta play as Goblin in the first Spider-Man movie game, then I'll buy a PS5 and this game. I want to play with villain powers in my Spider-Man games. Spider-Man has the best gallery of villains. YouTube locked me out again. Yeah, Batman's first.
Batman is first, yeah.
But yeah, YouTube's got him locked out again. Poor Hayden, man. What the heck?
In my opinion, I don't think, as far as creative as Insomniac is as developers, they're one of the best developers out there right now for video games and fan service and everything. I don't think them doing this original story with this design for Venom and putting Venom in this game that you will not be able to play as him. I don't see that happening. I think if they're going to put him in the game and spend all this time doing all this development for him, you're going to be able to play as the guy.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Hayden says YouTube hates me and my money, apparently. Well, I don't. I can confirm that. Hayden's like, well, then give me better ways to send you money than PayPal. All right, I'm on it, Hayden. I'm on it.
Celluloid Dream for $10. Jeremy is a fig. Beardo Mad PlayStation didn't have anything as awesome. As awesome as what?
It's that Halo trailer.
Oh, yeah.
And it's Halo in general.
Yeah. The Gilkman. Thomas the Gilkman.
Gilkman, not Gilkman. Why did you say men? There's no E in that.
It's like Gilkman. Like Gilkman.
No, Gilkman.
It just rolls off the tongue. It rolls off the tongue.
Gilkman cometh and the Gilkman fucketh
right. The Gilkman, the Gilkman. It's one and the same.
Not really.
Thomas the Gilkman. For $10. Much love to all of you on the panel. Keep being amazing. Shout out to my brother Eric O'Sullivan, aka Sully. He had a hernia surgery today, and he's amazing. Love.
Yeah, he did good. I spoke to him today. Eric's doing good. I spoke to him today.
Yeah, that's good stuff. Stop letting him read these.
Hey, Cole Beans. Nice beanie.
What the fuck?
Cole's right. I should probably get Beardo to stop reading them.
Sure. Ira Brownridge for a $1.99. IHOP and Denny's never had a Waffle House Wendy. All right. Wendy at Waffle House. All right. Modalicious for $5. Waffle House is to restaurants as to Alabama is to the rest of the United States. The meth trailer park of diners.
Roll Tide, baby.
Still like
it.
E1 Neo for $5. We
Elite Neo.
How the fuck is that elite?
I'm just telling you what he told me.
Okay. Elite Neo for $5. We Floridians can appreciate Waffle House as the litmus test for how dangerous hurricanes are.
Yeah.
Yep. If they close and if Jim Cantro shows up, Get the fuck out.
Cantori, not Cantro.
Maybe I should stop reading these. Tyler Bossiers for a 199. Randy Savage Waffle House story. Look it up. It's and then doesn't say anything else. Randy Savage apparently has a Waffle House story. Mad Dog.
I hate to interrupt Beardo's eloquence, but the History of Pirates channel is only 20 away from 5K. I think we can get it there.
Whoa, Jay, make your pitch right now. Let's go.
Can you
Never
please
mind.
subscribe?
Don't worry about it. All right. So anyway, if you guys want to go subscribe,
I got a Ripaverse hat on. That means
There we go.
I'm good people.
Hell yeah, man.
Nah, seriously, if you like pirates, man, we make like mini movies over there and stuff. We just have a lot of fun. So do all kinds of pirates. Jack Sparrow. We're going to be doing a One Piece series over there. So having fun. Sometimes it's a lot better talking about that stuff than girls having sex with roller coasters. So I don't know why he's got me blown up. He wants me to keep talking, but Melanie, how's your day been?
Good.
I was trying to make it as awkward.
I know I was awkward. I felt it. I was feeling that little nervous tick in my spine.
But anyway, seriously, go. Jay is very passionate about that channel,
And he hit it.
Oh yeah! Thank you, Jed.
Shout out.
Thank you.
Shout out.
Awesome.
What a fun channel.
All right, how many more do we have? Because
there's quite a
man.
We got like 20 super chats and members and Rumble.
Okay,
I can try to just blast right through them.
Well, I want to make sure just go.
Okay,
Go.
Mad Dog Gamer for
does
5.
anybody need to leave really quick?
I gotta go.
Okay, so Melanie, awesome having you as always.
Thank you.
And we got to get you on some of these gaming streams. So
Oh, yeah.
let them know where they can find you.
All right, you guys can find me at Melanie Mac Go Boom and on Kick at Melanie Mac and at my Bible channel at Bible Time with Melanie Mac.
There we go. Shout out to Melanie. Drop the links in the chat, everybody.
We're
Give her
like
some
live in front of
support.
2,000 people, Melanie. We're just gonna put you in all these weird group chats, okay? That's
All right,
just so you
sounds
know.
fun.
Yeah,
Mario
there we go.
Kart and everything
There we
else.
go.
So.
Yep. So
All
Melanie has an
right.
open invite to any of our streams.
Make it
So if
awkward.
she's not there, she's just denying all.
That's
of you.
right.
No, I'm kidding. Like she can show up when she wants. So
Nah,
thanks,
just
Melanie.
all jokes.
Appreciate
All
you.
right, good night.
Good night. Bye. Hayden has broken the system again, and he's back.
Uh-oh.
He's back. How are you sending super chats? They locked you out.
Oh, I'm so happy.
There you go. So Hayden, I don't know what you did, but he said he'd rather play as Vulture, Goblin, Venom, Doc Ock, before I play as Joker, Bane, Scarecrow, or Riddler. Spider-Man Gallery of Villains is better for playable characters. Batman is great.
I agree with that. That's the point.
That's
a
actually
point right there.
That's actually a good take.
Yeah,
that's a
that's a
very
good
good
point.
take. That's a very
point.
good point. So I respect it.
Mad Dog Gamer for $5. PS or
I didn't mean to highlight it, but fuck it, I did. So there it is again.
Is it a lie?
It's not a lie. That's not a
It's
lie.
not a lie. It's not a lie.
Mad Dog Gamer for $5. PlayStation current Sony exclusives suck. I strongly disagree. And Last of Us is the most overrated piece of shit franchise ever made that ruined gaming and PlayStation.
That's
why I'm not playing it.
I mean, God of War, Spider-Man, those are Ratchet and Clank. Those are some good ones, man.
You know what? And just I'm glad I did that at that time because I just realized we have 1,500 people watching us on Rumble. Woo! Holy shit! And so shout out to the Rumble audience. Hell yeah! I'm sure they enjoyed the highlighted comment I put about Fauci. Fuck Fauci, by the way. Piece of shit. But you know.
All right. Pyro Rampa for $5. Jay, I gotta ask, do you have a box of crayons around? If so, which is your favorite flavor?
Flavor? Oh, candy corn?
No, which color is your favorite flavor? I'd say green. Green's probably the tastiest.
I'm more of a red. I like red.
Okay, based. Here we go. Red Bandana Gaming for a $2. I still like turtles.
Yeah.
Eric K for $2.
Shout out Red Bandana Gaming, man. Great supporter here. He had me and Tom on his channel not too long ago talking theme parks, pushing park hopping. Really appreciate it. Good dude. He met us at the meetup at MegaCon last year. He kind of hung out with all of us there as well. And I know he'll be at the next one if Geeks and Gamers will be at MegaCon. And I know Jeremy's working on that as we
working
speak.
on it right now. So
only if Ripa can sing when we get there.
Yeah. Maybe I didn't stress enough that I'm going to try to blast through these super chats real quick. Eric K for $2. Beardo of Shame. Nice way to stop the show. Yo Pops for $5. Hashtag Fear the Boomer. Hashtag Boomer the Beardo. Hashtag Beardo Boomin. Hashtag Boomery. Hashtag D-Day Boomer. Hashtag BoomPit199 Boomers. Thank you, Yo Pops, for the 5. Objectively, a cat for $5. Glad you got my Polak joke, Beardo. Perfect delivery. Couldn't have done it better myself. Thank you. Chris B for $2. It's too long to explain, but lesbians love Taylor Swift. Escape from Barbie Land for $2. Like the cartoon dinosaur that said, yee? Beardo's...
I'm trying to be quiet. Why'd you zoom in on my big face? God.
I was trying to promote the Ripaverse.
Shout out. And the shirt.
Shout out. Hell yeah.
Beardo's dick tickler for $5.
What the freak?
But seriously, Beardo, why does Ripa have more hair on his shoulders than you do on your head? I don't know. Genetics. Pyro Rampa for $5. Jay strikes me as the kind of guy to wear a raincoat in the shower and laugh at the water bouncing off of it.
That was pretty good.
Dr. Quagsire for $2. Jay's right. He's the orangutan. All right. Thank you. Corn Pop for a $1.99 says nothing. Shadow Saiyan for a $1.99. That trailer had more emotion than all of Ashoka. Thank you, Shadow Saiyan. Corn Pop for a $1.99 says nothing. Chris B for $5. If we're talking great trailers, nothing beats Superman Returns teaser trailer. An amazing priming for Superman under 2 minutes.
Bro, Superman Returns teaser trailer is fucking fantastic. It really is.
Is it better than Man of Steel's trailer, though?
I still think Man of Steel has the best trailers probably ever made for any film. But the Superman Returns trailer is pretty phenomenal too, man. I mean, I just love Superman so much. So those both capture Superman. Unfortunately, both movies failed for different reasons. Man of Steel's garbage.
I wouldn't say Man of Steel failed.
Man of Steel is garbage.
It didn't fail though.
It failed to fucking capture. It failed to fucking capture the essence of Superman. Fucking watch his goddamn dad die.
The world wasn't ready. Okay. Escape from Barbie Land for $5. Peter Parker is Spider-Man. Miles Morales is Miles Morales. Good night. I think most of us agree with you. Shadow Saiyan for a $1.99. Of course, Gary went live right now. Chris Benoit for $5. After that ice cream story, I can't decide who reminds me more of Horse, Jay, or Beardo. Soarato for $2. Can we play as Peter Parker and never as Darker? I don't know. The game's not out yet. 16 days.
I wish I'd play it then.
16 days. Weird Man Production for $2. Jay is the funny glue of everything. Santosh Perry for $2. Sorry, y'all still no Titanfall news in the studio. Thank you. Spartanbot for $5. LOL, Gary and Az just went live breaking down Ahsoka episode 8 on Nerdrotics live right now. Thank you for letting us know.
Nothing more than I love when people promote other live streams during mine. It's wonderful.
It's fantastic.
Great. I love it. It's
they do it in mine all the time.
They do it in mine too. I'll be streaming. They'll be like, later, Beardo. Jay just went live. And I'm like,
I have never gone live when you're live. I double check.
That's not true.
That's not true.
That's not true.
You guys are making me out to be a real jerk. Right
They'll be like, love the stream, Beardo, but Jay just went live. Hope you have a great night.
I don't go live. Wait.
Spider Claw for $5. Pigs don't, but possums do. Also, Ripa with comment of the night. One of them is fantastic. Oh, and hi, Melanie.
Hi.
Thank you. Corn Pop for a $1.99 says nothing. Thank you.
Nothing.
Tinhead for $5. This is the second time I've watched a Tuesday stream. Can somebody explain why Melanie had a sex doll casually just standing in her corner?
That's a butter stick, not a vibrator.
Well, were they talking about the butter stick or were they talking about Laura Croft?
Hey, you never know.
Oh, my
right
bad.
now, Rumble and YouTube are like it's close. Rumble just passed YouTube now. Rumble has more people watching than YouTube right now. Wow. There you go. Shout out.
Big deal.
There we go.
Here we go. Noah Sanders for a 20. Eric, I'm working on my own superhero comic right now, hoping to work with Rippaverse one day. I just have to find an artist much better than myself. I love your work, and I still need to do my ticket for missing my hat.
Wait. Well, yeah, do that ASAP so we can get you a hat. If you fucking let's like not get you a hat. But one place that you can check out some great artists if you are looking out is going to our fan artist page over at rippaverse.com. The contestants that we had, there is an insane amount of talent. This is why we give them the credit. You can look them up and you can probably get in contact with them if you're looking for an artist, because yeah, that's important to get you an artist that knows what the fuck they're doing.
So I found my new artist for Achromatic Chronicles, the next one, and this other comic that we're working on from all those connections with the art, your artwork.
Oh, that's sick,
competition.
Man. Hell yeah.
So I don't think he entered it, but his friend entered. It was like it was all intertwined.
Yeah,
so
knew someone,
yeah. So it's pretty awesome. I can't wait for
awesome.
people to
That's
see.
fucking
Yeah.
awesome.
So we're all like keeping everything kind of in house. So
I love that.
It's really cool.
Hell yeah.
Lord of the Rings nerd for $5. Hail, you beautiful retards. Man, I kind of miss Ryan because at least he wasn't illiterate or retarded like some people on here are. Cough, Jane Beardo.
Jesus.
Thank you.
That's rough.
That's rough. Thank you for the compliment, though. Spirian for a 199 says nothing. It was probably a super sticker, but thank you. Greedo Gaming for a 199. Beardo's got that Danny DeVito hairline. Fuck off. Ryan Kittle's Jewish nose for a 199. Ryan Kittle's Jewish nose for a 199. After what happened on FNT, they finally got me. Okay, thank you. Let's knock out some member messages. I know there's quite a few. Let's just blast right through these. Cerberus gifted 5 memberships. Thank you, Cerberus. Steiner Math for 8 months. What does San Francisco and Disney World when Jay is there have in common? Both have poo on the sidewalk. Hail 199 Rippa. I can't wait for my hoodie.
Oh hell yeah. Those get here Thursday.
Rumble's Stardust Viking over on Rumble says is now he's a monthly supporter. Thank you for subscribing over on Rumble. Sean Nagranol is a new supporter as well. Rumble for $5. Nagranol says, friendly reminder to YouTube chat, Rumble is taking 0% of your subscription money until the end of the year. Pull up.
Hashtag pull up.
Man,
we got 2,000 people watching our Rumble now.
Let's go, baby. Man Against the World for 6 months. Jay, say X, you boomer.
X.
Clifton 3D for 15 months. Yay! We finally have reached my birthday month. In light of the horrible Castlevania show, which is the best game?
Symphony of Night.
Sean Agronal for $1. Melanie's tweet about gaming industries treating us like we are brain dead is spot on. Can't fucking stand the yellow painted objects and dialogue telling us what to do. Make gaming great again. Gaming great again.
Make gaming gate again.
Yep. That's what I said.
You might want to be tested for dyslexia.
Anyways, I'll look into it. Mike has bad knees for $1. Why is Rippa wearing a do-rag? Isn't he bald?
No, I'm not fucking bald, man. Y'all see, everybody see my hair. I don't know. Just because I wear hats, everybody thinks I'm fucking bald. But no.
Project Egg Roll for 8 months.
I think Jeremy should wear a do-rag.
Nah.
What's up, Egg Roll? What's up,
Egg Roll
Phil?
for 8 months says Chinex for inclusion. Danny Diego became a member. Thank you, Danny Diego. And then for
Chinex.
4 months says Colombian here. Glad to see Bungie is getting what they deserve for virtue signaling. Can I get a Viva la Raza?
Viva la Raza. That is Eddie Guerrero, baby. That's what's up. R.I.P. to the great Eddie Guerrero.
Vault 95 Survivor for $1. Melanie, I've been continuing on the saga of Tanya's novels. They are packed even more than the mangas are. 10 out of 10 for sure. We'll let her know. Twilight Media Corp gifted a one Geeks and Gamers membership. Thank you. Daramuth over on Rumble for $2. Does anyone remember the Choco Taco? Those were the days. Choco Taco. Toes Nose for 14 months. Bring back Esperanto. Mark of Reality for $1. Drunk 3PO. Keep in mind the acceleration rate of gravity is 9.98 feet per second. Other things considered would be to drag the coefficient of water on a whale.
Oh.
That's a little fun fact of the day.
Hell, Rippaverse.
That's a little.
I'm hoping Rippaverse will distribute my book next.
What did you say?
I screwed it all up. Never mind.
Distribute?
Looking for that distribution contract.
This is gonna lapse in a couple of days. YouTube still isn't letting me renew my membership, so I might have to reset again. Man, it's so frustrating. But Hayden, I appreciate you, bro. So whatever you need, man, whatever you need. Yeah, like it's almost like that. Jay sounded like Fetterman.
Wow.
Well,
you did. Worst thing you could ever call me.
Have you seen that one with him?
Yeah,
and Biden, dude?
Good God.
It's the greatest thing I've ever seen, dude. Here we go. I'm sharing it. We got to meet.
Please don't say this is me.
I hope I don't lose my microphone connection, but if I do, I'll fix it.
I guess
but
I'll just become a Democrat and run for Congress and win.
This is Jay right here. Here we go.
What? No, it's not me. I don't talk like this all the time.
Am I sharing?
Yeah, way to not share it on the cue. There we
go.
God, this is awful.
And now I'm standing next to the president again, next to a collapsed bridge here. And he is here to commit to work with the governor and the delegation to make sure that we get this fixed quick, fast as well too. This is a president that is committed to infrastructure. Yeah, and then on top of that,
what do you say?
Dedicated to structure.
Biden's taking a giant dump right here.
No, dude, he forgot Biden's name to start it off.
The president by the bridge.
And he meant to say, because there was a collapsed bridge in the area, but he called Biden the collapsed bridge one more time. This is 37 seconds of absolute fucking gold.
And now I'm standing next to the president again, next to a collapsed bridge here, and he is here to commit to work with the governor and the delegation to make sure that we get this fixed quick, fast as well too. This is a president that is committed to infrastructure. Yeah, and then on top of that, the dual kind of a law of the inflation bill that is going to make sure that
infrastructure. Come on,
all across
no. This is my first time seeing that, by the way.
It's real.
Look, man, if that doesn't turn you into a fucking anarchist, I don't know what the fuck's going to turn you into. Like, y'all voted for, well, not y'all, literally, but you get what it is that I'm saying. You have a system set up where this fucking brain dead fucking piece of shit is ruling over motherfuckers, man. Like, and everybody's supposed to yell at me saying this is the preferable system. Get the fuck out of here.
It's rough, man. That is unbelievable. But yeah, there you go, right there. Yeah, that's
infrastructure.
That's one of the better clips too, Rippo. Like he said, he's got some others out there that's worse.
I've seen some. That's the first time I've seen that one. I've seen some others. Holy shit,
man. And by the way, we are less than 100 follows from 65,000 on Rumble. So
let's go, baby.
Let's go, baby.
All right, Larry for 45 months says, "I'm still here, you're still here, and so it goes." Thank you, Larry. Vault 95 Survivor for $1. I make more videos than Jeremy does. Catch up to me, bro, and check out my channel.
He's not wrong, but that's going to change soon.
So Vault 95 Survivor has made a video.
A video,
a single video.
A single video. Right here, Greedo Gaming says, "So Jeremy, I recently downloaded Titanfall 2. I didn't expect much at first, but it's incredible The campaign and the multiplayer are both amazing. I would not steer you in the wrong direction. There ain't a game that you'll never probably ever hear me praise a game as much as I will praise Titanfall 2, because it has both of them. It has both the campaign and the multiplayer, and it's the best of both worlds. It's phenomenal.
War Machine gifted 5 memberships. Thank you. Lance Finn for 5 months. They're trying to demoralize you. Lady Haileth for a 1 month. Hail Tuesday night's main event. Y'all inspire me, a junior girl in high school. Been watching y'all and FNT since 8th grade. Y'all are my entertainment because of woke bullshit. Thanks all, and hail.
Hail.
Shout out. You know, the youth, you know, keeping us faithful with the next generation. Diz the Jizzbot for a 5-month. Check out Yellow Flash responding to men registering as non-binary at women's jobs fairs. We'll check it out. Fantastic, Mr. Knox. For 20 months, the first season of Castlevania is better than Noctoom, and it only had 4 effing episodes, but started okay. 2, but damn, what's with the race swaps? Lame. Big Rod for 30 months. For hardcore fans, the Japanese dub of live action One Piece features the voice actors from the anime. Hey, there you go. That's pretty cool.
Cool.
VR for 3 months.
Hey, oh, hang on. Everybody apparently hates Ahsoka. I haven't seen it, but I like Echo Base Network. He tweeted this out.
Oh yeah, dude.
And so why is it not?
My friend X-Wing just texted me. He goes, "You when you watch it, Jay, you won't believe." I was like, "No, I believe it."
Yeah, Dave
I believe
Filoni
it's
has
going to be awful.
Failed George Lucas and all fans of Star Wars. This man doesn't need to touch live action. Ahsoka season 2 should never happen. A movie laughable. So again, this is where I'm at on it. And again, shout out to Echo Base Network. I love those guys. And they tend to try to be as positive as they can about stuff when they can. I mean, they're honest, but they try to put a positive spin on things. I respect that, but they clearly fucking hate this. And again, I ain't watching it. I ain't gonna watch it. I will never watch Ahsoka, the live action garbage. And as I've said, I said it on daily. I'll repeat it again here today. It's dead. Star Wars is dead, and it's never coming back. There is no possible or realistic scenario where Star Wars can be saved. There's not. It's never happening. It's never coming back, and people just have to accept it. Jay, I guess you're looking forward to seeing this final episode, though, huh?
Yeah, so subscribe to Drunk 3PO, and I get a crack team of panelists.
you shouldn't pause after you say
I
that.
know. I was like itching my tongue because I had the celery stuck in my tooth. And people that have seen Rebels, because I haven't.
I got to get through Super Chats.
Are you telling me what to do?
I would never.
Oh, I'll be quiet.
You guys see that picture of Dave Filoni's wife, apparently?
Yeah.
What happened to Super Chats?
Yes.
You guys see that? Anyways.
Yeah. Before you start reading those super chats, Beardo, I do have to leave.
All right, Steph. Where are you going?
Don't worry about it.
Oh!
I do have to go. But yeah, follow me on Kick. I'll probably stream tomorrow.
Bye, Steph.
Bye.
Bye. All right, Stephanie, My Nerdy Home. Go follow her on Kick. She's awesome. All right, so
holy shit. Quantra VR for 3 months. Star Cruiser's droid bedtime story only called Luke a foolish moisture farmer and never by name when telling a story of A New Hope. Duck Lucasfilm. A common nerd for 19 months, getting close to 2 years. Thanks for all the inspiration. Finally living my dream, doing YouTube full time. Hail to the 199. Hail to the fellowship. Opla.
Hell. Gung Ho Mac got it. Steph's going to the Waffle House.
There you go. There you go. MRP for 3 months. Look at the Mythbuster edition of Park Hoppin'. Interesting. What? I don't know. Aiken for 26 months. I bet you won't laugh at being told to exercise your pelvic floor muscles anymore.
Yeah, Jay.
Yeah, Jay.
I just want to be in shape.
Johnny Lightfoot for 5 months. Hail to tonight's main event. I was picturing the wedgie with a nice fit woman, and it got me intrigued. Then I learned she was fat, and my corn retracted quickly.
She might not be fat today, just during the incident.
Yeah, it might have been a wake-up call. Wizardly Ogre for 1 month. Beardo, don't listen to the haters. Your mic is just fine. Hey, thank you.
Yeah, Beardo. Yeah,
Thank
Beardo.
you.
You're
Hey,
doing a
thanks.
good job.
Fish Shooter for 5 months. Hello. Hello to you. Black Tailgate.
Fish Shooter. What's up, Fish Shooter?
What's up, Fish Shooter? Black Tailgate for 6 months. I like the Reach live action trailer too. Anima Change for 6 months. It's National LGBTQ Plus Day coming out today, Beardo. Just a heads up.
Thank you.
I'll keep that in mind. Arudai became a member. Thank you. FXKTP2 for 7 months. Jeremy, please raise awareness for Muppetosis by sharing the latest G&G tabletop video. We played it.
Yep.
Mr. Enigma for 2 months. Late to the party, but yes, we desperately we despise the term Latinx. That's the kind of shit you'll get punched for. And on the Spider-Man subject, need Spider Carnage. Hey, who knows? Who knows? There might be Spider Carnage coming in this game. It might be a secret. VJK for $10. I keep seeing Ripa miss his mouth hole while eating. Drop the popcorn on the floor.
I dropped one goddamn popcorn. That was it. You didn't see it multiple times. One.
Drop the popcorn on the floor, picked it back up, and then ate it.
That's a lie. It's right here. It's right here. It's right here. The dropped popcorn is right here. I did not eat that shit. We're telling Phil.
Tim said, if Ripa can be a millionaire, then so can I.
I mean, does somebody have a clip of that? I need it for my channel. It just fell out of his mouth.
Jesus Davila for 23 months to smash that like button. Go ahead and smash it up. Holy fuck for 4 months. Thanks for the sexual finger spurty demonstrations, Jay. Now, don't do it anymore. The Shockmaster for $2. I'm ready, Jeremy. Make the channel.
Let's go. Let's go, Shockmaster.
Hayden for another 10. The president is a collapsed bridge, and yeah, and that too. Laugh my fucking ass off. Fetterman is gone. I've recently decided I'm also Ann Cap. Non-aggression, principle, and community will make it work.
Shout out. Hell yeah. Got a convert.
National Bow for $5. Tell Rumble to make an Xbox app.
I will.
Are they working on that?
I'm not sure.
Jay Hailstorm for 7
though.
months. Who's this guy? Jay Hailstorm for 7 months. These 1,000 tricky tongue twisters trip Thriggly off the tongue. Thank you. Motolicious for $2. Does blue hair make people obese? If so, why does it?
Good question. Scientific experiment.
And we're all caught up.
We're all caught up. Look at Beardo. Round of applause for Beardo. All right. Good job. All right. So we're going to end this, and then we're going to, me and Jay and Beardo. Jed, are you going to go? Are you going to play with this too?
I might.
Okay.
I need to check.
Okay.
Are we doing Fortnite?
But that's fine. Yeah, we're doing Fortnite.
Fortnite?
So, yep. I don't think Ripa's going to play. We got to get Ripa's bitch ass back on video games.
Yeah.
All right, Titanfall 2, Beardo, tomorrow. Be there. Let's go. I'll loan you the money if you need it to buy Titanfall 2 for like $10.
Beardo.
Okay?
You just said Beardo, not Ripa.
I mean, Ripa, whatever.
Just
Fuck
end the
y'all. I'm
stream.
tired.
It's a disaster. End it. Hi.
All right. Anyway, we gotta have Ripa on Titanfall 2. We gotta have it. Subscribe to Geeks Gamers Tabletop. Or Rudai is desperate to eat corn the long way. So if you hit 10,000 subscribers over there, he will do it. For the Rumble audience, the massive amount of people watching us on Rumble, I appreciate it right now. We got 2,500 people over here on Rumble. So shout out to all of you. Please subscribe to the channel. In just a few minutes, I'm going to take this back live and we're playing some video games. So if you guys are interested in that, Jed, where can they find you?
Everyone can find me, Hollywood Scholar, on YouTube and Kick. I'll be playing Assassin's Creed Mirage on Thursday, though I don't have any expectations positively for it at all. And Doctor Who content coming down the pipeline.
There we go. Fear the Beardo.
Yes, sir. Subscribe to Drunk 3PO's Pirate channel.
There you go. Look at that. That was nice. Drunk 3PO.
You can find me on Kick in about 10 minutes playing
There you go.
Fortnite as Ahsoka.
There you go.
I'll be on my Kick as well.
My Nerdy Home says, I'm disappointed no one said anything about Do-Rag Rippa. There
we
go.
did. They said he was bald.
A couple of
Yeah,
comments.
yes,
A couple
yeah.
of comments.
Couple,
Where
yeah.
can they find you, Rippa?
Oh man, I'm obviously at Eric D. Gelot everywhere, but Rippaverse is where you need to be. Rippaverse.com. We got a lot of things cooking.
Yeah,
that we
Apple
do
Core
now.
coming out.
Yeah,
and,
that'll be
Apple Core?
Alpha Core.
Oh,
Alpha Core.
But yeah, that's right around the corner. We're trying to get that launched this month. We just gotta make sure we get the books. The books actually got sent for a final digital print because we got the F&G. It's an unbound book basically. And we approved, made our edits, sent that over. So that'll be sent to print soon. And we just made the order for all of our supplies as far as like our merchandise stuff. So yeah, that thing is very real. We got some other stuff planned for you there. But yeah, also go check out conversation me and Razor Fist had earlier today and tomorrow. You can catch me in ass shooting shit about comics.
Hell yeah.
That's awesome.
Well, thank you guys so much. And again, give us a bit. We'll get everything fired back up. I don't have the link made for the new stream yet. Give me about 10 minutes and I'll have that created. And we'll see you for some gaming. And then tomorrow we got Geeks Gamers Daily. Me and Jay. Is Jay there tomorrow?
Yep.
All right. And then we got Titanfall 2 tomorrow night after Cobra Cast, an early Cobra Cast. So thank you guys. Have a good night. And we'll talk to all of you later. Bye, everyone.